Welcome to Cataclysm of Kang, rank 5, Session 3. Alright, so what happened from last session was you finally arrived in ancient Egypt using Kang's time chair that you hijacked from the inhuman city of Atalan. Now, getting here, you found that it was much different from what you've read in the history books. But of course, that's only because of Kang and his influence here, that he's been ruling for decades in this era. So, of course, the things that he's done were never really recorded, because after all, he is the master of time, and therefore he could have hidden his presence very easily. But being able to, you were able to penetrate to this time zone, you were able to see the ramifications of what he's been doing here. And of course, you understand that at some future point, the Fantastic Four will come and depose him here, along with the help of Doctor Strange. But that is for another time, and that is for another story. In the meantime, you have your own story to do, which is you have to go try to save Hydra Earth. So, at that point, you were able to penetrate the temple of Ramatat. Unfortunately, you were seen coming in, and seen by the gods of Egypt. And at that point, I think we can safely say, let's go to that park right now. And here we go, people. Let me know you can see the map.
We can see it.
And you can see your opponents, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I also have a couple surprises here for when we start this fight, depending on what it is we're going to be doing here. So at this point, we're going to go to the beginning of the initiative, which is going to be the bonus round, because actually your group was able to get the bonus round. Isn't that nice? So let's start with who's first. America Chavez.
There's America Chavez. Okay, so America Chavez is going to jump over to Sobek. Hopefully, some linker. So I'm jumping over to Sobek, and I'm going to grab him, or it, or whatever.
All right, so you initiate a grab.
I'm initiating the grab. Now I want to confirm, am I using the score or am I doing the attack?
You're not using the non-combat. You're using your actual stat to the left.
I just wanted, that wasn't my question. My question was score or attack. So I used score. Got it. Help teammate. Don't even need it, I don't think. Did I get it?
Okay. So, at this point, you initiate a grab attack.
A grab on Sobek, yes.
Okay. So on Sobek, you initiate it. Now remember that even though it's a bonus round, everyone is still allowed to use reactions if they can.
Yeah, okay. What reaction they got?
Well, we're going to see if he's capable of doing something with that. So...
Yeah, but what is that? I'm just grabbing him.
Okay. You're able to grab him.
Perfect. And now, I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction. We're going to go ahead and we're going to time travel. We're going to time travel. Wait, hang on. Hold. Use the wrong one. Sorry. We are going to multiversal travel to Earth 616 to the... I make sure I have to say this right. Hang on. Words escape me. Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, now first understand something.
The Sanctatorium. That's where we're going. We are multiversal traveling to Earth 616.
You understand you're traveling to Earth 616 at the same Egyptian time as this one. Because you are not time traveling yet. You are multiversal travel. One power at a time. You do understand that, right?
So let me ask you this. Because my time travel together and my multiversal travel are one of the three. Standard, movement, and reaction. So I did my movement. I didn't use all of my movement though, so that means I still have movement left. Correct?
All right. So you use your standard to initiate the grab.
To initiate the grab.
All right.
I want to use my multiversal travel together as either the rest of my movement or my reaction. And whichever one of those is not used up, I would like to time travel to Earth 6 to the Sanctum Sanctorum and meet my good friend Dr. Strange.
All right, so you're...
How's that for out-of-the-box thinking?
Okay, excellent. You're using it. Don't forget the focus that you're using every time.
Oh, don't worry. I will gladly take 20 focus off my character to complete this. Oh.
All right, so then what's going to happen at this point is the first thing you're initiating is the multiversal travel, correct?
The multiversal travel, yes.
All right, so at this point, you and Sobek are going to disappear from this continuum. Mm-hmm. And you're now appearing in the 616 universe, in the
Correct.
Egyptian time, in the same time.
Yep.
Now, you arrive there, and there you see the same setup, except that they're not here, only you and him.
Okay.
Now, we'll have, and then you're doing this all in one bonus.
This is all one because I'm utilizing the rest of my movement to
and then you're going to time travel together now.
Correct.
And you're
so
time traveling to what time period in 616? Right.
Yep.
To what
so I'm time traveling.
Right. To what time period in 616?
To after I befriend with Dr. Strange at the I don't know the year or the.
Remember, you're still in the same location. That hasn't changed. You understand that, right? You're moving to a different universe in the exact same place that you're at. So you're moving to Egypt of the other universe also, in the same place where you would be here, and then time traveling to the future of that Earth in the same exact spot of Egypt in that universe. You understand that, right? I know that gives you a little headache on that. But remember, it does not say here you can change.
No, but it does say in my time travel together, it says, when they move to any other time, they can arrive in any place they've been to before.
Okay.
All right. So I wanted to go to the Sanctum Sanctorum in the time right after I'm like friends with Dr. Strange, not before he doesn't know me.
So you're taking a god of Egypt right into the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so you do so.
All right, so we should be off the map, and that
yes,
ends
you are. In fact, I'm going to make sure that right now you are. Did you subtract the focus?
I did already subtract the focus. Yes.
Okay, so at this point, you guys now disappear. Do you notice?
He disappeared. I did not.
Okay, I need to now put you. Mm-hmm. Oh.
But let me know when the bonus round's over, because then I'm up.
All right. So hold on a moment. Let me change it to Adam Warlock, and I think I can.
No, it goes to Hyperion.
It goes to Hyperion.
Oh,
Hyperion got the marble.
I'm sorry. Let's move you first to the layer there. I don't know why it's not allowing you to, or are you there?
Maybe kick her out of the turn order, and then try to transfer over.
I'm gonna go back to her real quick.
My other thought was to go to Earth 818 and do the Faxer Foundation, but it just
Can you access your character right now?
Me?
Yes.
I mean my character sheet. Yes.
No, your token.
Oh, do you want me just to delete it?
Yes, delete your token.
Okay, I deleted it.
Okay, there you go.
Let's make sure that when we're done with this bonus round, that you put me back because I'm at the top of the order.
No, understood. Okay, so now we're going to Hyperion at this point, right?
Yep.
So let's go to Hyperion. Go ahead, Hyperion. It's your turn next.
Okay.
I'm going to push you to there. I'm going to push you to him. We're going to go to Hyperion.
Okay. So, I'm actually going to come up right here. And I'm going to use... Hang on. Yeah, so let me subtract my focus.
All right, do you know how much of an area you're going to be able to affect?
Did you put out the power?
I did put out the power.
Go ahead and determine it.
Plus their rank. Okay, so it's your agility. So for every target within the character's reach, plus their rank and spaces. So
And
what's
I
your
have
rank?
an extra reach.
So okay, so what's your rank?
My
Rank
rank
5?
is 5.
And his reach is 2?
Yes.
So 7. So you can go 7 out.
All right, look 7 around you.
Okay, that makes sense. I see what he's saying. Yeah, I might have to go a little bit further. So actually, I will have to go probably right here. And I think I'd be good. Just do ground chicken
I
stop.
would go for here.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, I'll go right here. So, ground chicken stomp, and give me 1 second. Oh, come on. I'm trying to do the thing. Okay. So.
Oh! Dang!
See that?
Yes, I do. So let me tell you what they're going to do in reaction to that. Okay. So first things first, let's see what Circuit does in regards to that.
Love that for you.
What
Dad, you're
happened?
gonna have to
What-
readjust
yes,
the
what
camera.
just happened?
You're gonna. Sam's iPad died, I think.
No, we had a flicker. That's what happens when you live in old wiring.
Not a problem. No, you're still fine. Evidently, you came back fast enough. So it still shows you as being there, where you're
Cool.
supposed to be. Good. All right, so let me see what's gonna happen here. Circuit first. All right, Circuit. No. He is not able to do a reaction to that. Let's see what Set does. Set, I'm pretty sure, may have something. Yes, Circuit does have something. Circuit will do the following. Alright, so Circuit is going to activate Shield of the Seraphim. We'll take off the 10 focus right now. Okay. And a Shield of the Seraphim is going to appear. Which, by the way, that was one of the things I was going to tell you about that I have. You guys have already seen this one, of course. So the Shield of the Seraphim appears. You see it here? Guys? See it there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's going to be his reaction. And we know that that can take up to 20 damage, right? So...
Well, yeah, this is
right.
taking...
I know. I have to do each and every one separately right now because of the fact that we have to determine their damage in a moment.
Understood. How about that, guys? Where to get to it?
You guys have been coming up with a plan while you've been waiting to play. Excellent. I like it.
Well, of course. We found out one annoyance that we had to get rid of first.
Alright, so that was Set who did the Shield of Seraphim, actually, not Circuit.
Okay.
And now... Give me a moment. Now let me see what Raw can do.
I'm gonna take a damage check.
Not yet, because he's going individually with everything just to see about reactions. First, he goes through reactions, then he's going to go through to see what happens after that.
Okay.
Alright, so definitely Ra is going to... You notice a flame kicks up around him. As you see, fire envelops him as a protective measure. Subtracting it. So with that... Okay. Give me a moment on this one. All right, and that is Raw, surrounded by fire now. Apep.
What was Ra's damage before the wall of fire?
What are you referring to? He hasn't done damage yet.
From the ground shaking stone?
No, we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I haven't gone through yet. It's
Right
just
now, I'm reacting to him doing the
reactions for
ground.
everybody.
Right. I have to get a reaction.
Jump into it.
Okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
Right. So
Ignore-
everyone's getting a reaction to it if they can. All right. That is a no then from him. So the only one that actually reacted was Set, who put up the Shield of Seraphim. All right. At this point now, go ahead and give me the. Oh no,
Sorry,
Shield of Seraphim.
Hey, Ralph,
Yes.
we want to change a couple things. Give your focus back to Circuit, and then take 15 off of Set.
Yeah. I have to give him.
You
that.
think the Raw didn't do anything, Ralph?
No, Raw didn't do anything. What's it called?
Set put up a Shield of Seraphim.
And
The
Circuit.
only one was Set.
And Ra was the one who put up the fire. He put up the fire. Ra, over here. Ra put up the fire.
And then
Set did the Shield of Seraphim. Circuit did not do anything. He couldn't.
And that didn't do anything.
Right.
So this fire, if I understood correctly, it's just surrounding him.
Yes, there's an aura of flame around him. It's an elemental protection, basically. Is what he just put up around him.
Got it.
All right. So at that point, now we can go ahead and do the attack. Go ahead and do so.
Okay.
So it was 54 damage, and they're knocked prone. But since Ra and Set both put shields up, the Shield of Seraphim, is that in the errata?
Yes. That can get bypassed.
So 34 points. 30, yeah, because it's 20 to break. Okay, so Set, who put up the Shield of Seraphim, only takes 34 points of damage.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Unless they have DR.
Correct, unless they have sturdy or something.
Yeah, do they?
Alright, so let's go up by that. Okay. So, yes. Alright, so gonna take 34. This
Okay.
is Raw. I mean, yeah, this is
No,
Set.
that's
This
Set.
is Set, sorry. 34
Set.
from Set, and the Shield of Seraphim goes away.
Alright, now Elemental Protection.
Hold on a moment, let me get rid of it.
Sorry.
And then the Elemental Protection is Raw's. He has
Okay,
30.
that's in the errata as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so then Ra only takes 24 points of damage.
Well, Raw happens to
Unless
have
they
combat
have-
reflexes, and will do the following when he sees that it starts to penetrate his shield, he does this. And he will transfer anything that gets through. How much? 34, right?
24.
24 is what gets through? Okay, so then 24, he's a rank 4 robot. So 4 times 5, 20. He can take 20 off that. So I'm taking 20 off my focus to negate 20 more damage.
It's not negated.
No, you
It
add
is.
it.
It said your power says that the damage gets transferred to your focus. It's
Right.
not
Right, I'm taking 20 of that to my focus. That's what I'm taking. 20 damage to my focus because I can't absorb more than 20, so I'm actually going to take...
I'm a bit literal, so when you said negated, I assume you thought it just disappeared.
No. The focus is negating the damage factor. That's what I'm saying. Which is, we're saying the same thing, just different. Okay, so then how much was the damage I got there again? 24, right? So
24.
if I'm negating 20, I'm only taking 4 then.
Correct.
So
Okay.
I'm actually taking 4 damage. That's it.
All right. And then you said the others didn't have anything.
The other one didn't have anything, and that one's going to take the... Hold on a second. Let me see if it has sturdy.
I'm a little confused. The reinforcement says that the health damage gets transferred to your focus, leaving the protection intact. So
Yes.
it doesn't go away. You still have that next round.
Yes, that is correct. I still have the elemental protection up.
No reinforcement. I
The
mean.
reinforcement keeps it up. Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Leaving the elemental protection power. Got
Correct.
it. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I have the fire armor still. So that's what I did with it. Otherwise, if I didn't have that power, it would have disappeared. It would have been cut off. Just like the Shield of Seraphim was. And by the way, this person does not have any kind of sturdy, so they will take the full damage of it. So they will take 54? Is that what it was? Hello? Can you hear me?
What was your question? I'm sorry.
I said how much damage was it? 54?
So a pep gets 54 damage.
Right. So I'm taking 54.
Okay.
All right.
And then Cirquette takes 4 damage.
Correct. No, Cirquette, it's going to take, hold on a second. Let me see.
Yeah, we did Set, Raw, a pep, and now we're doing Cirquette.
Right, Cirquette. Let me see if he's got sturdy. He does not. So he will take also the full 54.
Okay.
Now,
And you said they're prone now, right?
correct.
Alright, so let me get the prone on them. Let me find it.
Now that they're knocked prone, everybody gets an edge until it's their turn when they can stand up, right?
Hold on, let me move Circuit a little bit here. This is somewhat blocking my way to... Circuit was here. Okay. Alright, so prone, right? Set is now prone. Everyone pretty much got prone, right?
Yep. Everyone, right? Yeah. Everyone except for Set and Raw because they had the protection. Or because they have damage, now they're prone too.
If
How
they
does that
take
work?
damage, they take the
Okay,
effect.
so then yes, everyone's prone.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna, take a cover position, right,
He's like, I'm moving the heck
right
out of
over
here.
here. So I'm going right here.
And I would like to point out that we're about to leave the bonus round, and now it's back to the top of the round, which is me. So I just wanted to let you know.
Hold on. Let's get back to it.
You took me out. Remember, you told me to leave. So do you want me to put me back?
Yeah, put yourself back in there, of course. You're still
Okay.
there, technically.
We're right here.
All right. Let me.
No. I mean, put yourself in the initiative order.
Yeah. Can you add me to the turn order?
Yes, I can. Hold on. Let me add turn.
Okay.
Technically, we're going to move you to the side because you're not really here yet.
That's fine. I'll move off over here.
And let me just bring you up here.
There we go.
Okay. So
All right. Hold on a
now
second.
that I'm in Earth 616 and Sanctum Sanctorum, I'm talking to Doctor Strange and I said, please, I'm holding him, I'm grabbing him, and I'm saying, please put him in whatever prisony, magic-y thingy, woo that you do.
Wait, one situation with that. When you arrive, no one's home. You're in the Sanctum Sanctorum, and there's nobody home right now. You are facing him by yourself now. Yeah, you see nobody's home.
So grab.
In fact, you recall that currently Clea would have been the one who was home, but she is not because she is on a time travel mission with you. What would
Can
you
I
like?
Can I create a portal that's like in like one of those mirror universes? That I'm not sure about. Like in the can I
Well,
put
you
in
can
holding cell?
you can open a portal to another world that you know would be.
No, I'm not jumping universes trying to find a home Doctor Strange. A Doctor Strange who is a homebody. I'm not looking for that. Okay, what about like the holding cells at the Sanctum Sanctorum? Can I like put him in one?
You don't know of any holding cell. You don't live there.
Yeah, but we're friends. I've been there. I've been walked around.
No, not really. You have been friendly with Doctor Strange, yes, but he doesn't show you his secrets. Yep. You're in the living room with him. Sobek.
Alright, well.
You and Sobek are about to go for a wild ride together again, or he's about to trash the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and clobber him.
Alright, so let me bring him out. You see him now?
Yes.
Alright, so technically you guys are in the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Okay. Okay. And I'm going to use my extra karma because I want to try to get a marble bonus in hopes that it's double damage.
Sure.
Damn it. That's okay though. That was my free karma anyways. All right. 46.
Alright, so move up to him because you're attacking him face to face. You're not big, right? Okay, so when you do that to him, he does have a reaction that he can do back to you.
All right. What's his reaction?
So he does have combat reflexes. So the first one that he does is the following. First, he does this. And he does not have sturdy, so how much damage did you just do again?
I did 46, but
Okay.
I have a reaction and I have blur.
Do you have combat reflexes to do it?
What do you mean? I didn't even use a reaction this round. This is this is the top of the round.
Okay,
yeah,
so you did an attack. That's your standard. And
yeah, now I'm using blur as my reaction.
Okay, so I have trouble. But I think counter says
So that's
I
my
auto
question
hit.
about.
Does it say I auto hit?
It just says that the character deals half the attacker's regular damage.
Yeah, which means that I don't have to roll. That means it's an auto hit.
Can I use my blur?
Blur would give me trouble if I had an attack roll. I don't have an attack roll. So it's an auto hit, the counter strike.
Okay, so then I take 23.
Yes, it would take half.
Okay.
And then I'm doing this for my other reaction. You dealt damage to me. I can only take off 20 from that because I'm also a rank 4 robot. So I'm taking 20 from that to negate 20 of your damage. And half of the 20 subtracted from your damage is
20 subtracted from my damage is 26.
Alright, so then I would gain 26 back because I braced for impact on that. So
No, you don't gain 26 back. You gain 20
well,
back.
I took off the entire damage you did. That's why.
But yeah, but I'm saying you only put 20 back because
Right.
you can
Right.
only negate 20.
Right, I'd start at 90 and I'm only taking how much?
You take 26 because you
Okay.
can only negate 20.
Correct. So 26.
So then you should be down to 64.
There I am.
There you go.
64.
All right.
Alright.
Next.
Alright, so then at that point, we're at the normal round. America Chavez, you definitely can't activate a team maneuver. But it can happen for your companions now that they're alone by themselves and it's coming to Adam Warlock. Alright, so we're going to Adam Warlock in the past.
You want to activate a team maneuver?
No, it would have had to
Do you
happen
guys
first.
want to activate the team maneuver? She's
Yeah.
no longer viable in the round.
So I-
You are, technically, Adam Warlock is now top of the round.
So I want to add one thing, guys. They're not prone, so we automatically get an edge, at least for Adam Warlock and Clea. Do we want to use a team maneuver to gain another edge, or I mean, I
No,
forgot.
you guys already did what you said you were doing. Remember? Do you recall?
Does anyone remember what we chose?
No, I don't remember what we chose. What was our team maneuver? I wish I had the tape with this.
I think it was you chose the offensive, which was the edge. Get a fantastic. And
Oh, it's an
anyone
auto
under attack.
fantastic. Yeah, that would be
So-
good right now while you guys have an edge.
Especially now.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so then everybody involved in this team maneuver, except for America,
That's fine.
has to now take off 15 focus. That's how much a level 3 offensive maneuver will cost.
15.
15 off everyone.
Done.
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 Not done. Done.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my sorcery to cast Bolt of Alfak.
All right, please indicate who your target is.
I'm going to be attacking Raw.
I'm assuming you're flying up,
I am already
2 spaces up. Gotcha.
I should be able to see him from here, no problem.
Yes, you do.
Okay, excellent. So I'm gonna do an agility attack.
Make an ego check.
Oh, you're right. It's under agility.
Yes. You're coming against my agility, but it's an ego check.
Much more damage this way. So I'm gonna do edge on this.
All
What's the marble?
Hold on a second. Let me see
Can
if
I-
I can. I have combat reflexes, so I can react to it.
Okay.
And no, I already used it up actually because it has to come to my turn. This is,
Ooh,
I did elemental reinforcement, right? In my. All right, so you're gonna hit me.
And you're
It's going to be 63 damage. It's 63 because it's an auto marvel.
It's double that damage.
Oh, love that. That's 126.
My protection's still up, remember.
Yeah, but let's see how much of 100.
No. Whose protection is still up?
Ross still has his protection.
I specifically did it against Raw because of that.
Right.
Okay.
So
So
Ross
not-
taking off 30 and using his combat reflexes for his elemental reinforcement, at least.
But no. He already used his combat reflexes in the bonus round.
You're right.
He's out of
he only
reaction to
takes,
Pillar's Room.
Right, so he only takes 30 off the damage. That's what he does.
96. He gets 96 damage.
And the protection goes down.
Yes, because he has nothing to keep it up. So he's
So double that damage and stunned, and you said it's 96?
96 because it was 126, but I already took 30 off.
All right,
And
and then with that, that's actually going to take him down.
Beautiful, Adam.
He's actually
Beautiful.
going to take it down. So he's going.
Leah, you got this.
Take out set.
And I move
That
up.
has shieldy things.
All right, and then we're going to go to Clea.
Hold on a second.
Unless you're going to move or something. Yeah, you already did.
I just want to make sure you heard what I noted. I moved to set. I'm right in front of him now.
Then,
Well,
you're not in front of Set. You're in front of Raw.
I'm a square away from set.
Okay, square away. That's not that means you
Yeah.
can't punch him yet.
I'm the only thing in front of him. And I don't need to punch him to hit him.
I know. Okay, we'll go to Clea. Clea.
Alright, I'm gonna move here, or oops, here. Alright. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna do it to set. So, bolts.
All right, hold on
Ego.
a moment. Set does not have combat reflexes, so can't put up another shield as Seraphim. And you're gonna hit Set.
I don't know that I really need to do. I'll do an edge, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
takes
69
60.
times 2.
Or-
That's 138.
Why are they taking 2?
Why is she taking double? She's doing fantastic on her power, right?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah,
remember, it's the fantastic for as our thing,
And they're prone.
We have edge.
And they're prone.
and they're prone. So you have an edge because they're prone. And
you
then
have
our-
fantastic.
Are we both talking at the same time?
Yes.
All right, so then it's 100 and what?
So I'm sorry, because Sean won't.
Immediate yes took
What?
and sent me over the fucking top. Thank you, Sean.
Wait, we're getting automatic marbles? Is that what it is? Is that
Yeah,
what
Yes,
it
you
is?
get a
Auto
fantastic
marble.
on any one power you use.
So
Oh,
138.
yeah. Alright,
So set is
he done.
taking 138.
138.
he done.
Okay, goes down.
All right. Now it's set, but there's no set. So Hyperion.
So sad. Brother killer got killed.
Nice. Did you get an edge on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I must have missed
I
it.
did double damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone gets an edge and everybody gets an auto fantastic. So
Yes.
it's like your
Well,
your worst
I
thing.
maybe not. It depends on how prone they stay because they're before me. I have
If
a
I'm being honest, no one really needs a fantastic on a pet. He's got 6 health left.
fair.
So I'm gonna use Clobber.
Okay.
Okay, so do
And
your
hang on,
damage.
let me do my edge.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. So alright, so automatic marble.
Well, it will for the sense of damage for him.
So
No, because the damage die is the middle die.
yeah, the damage die is the middle and it's an auto fantastic, which means it's 6.
Right, that's true.
Okay, so 6 times 8 plus 6, that's 54. Double that because it's a clobber, it's 108. And he's knocked prone, but I'm pretty sure
108?
108, but I'm pretty sure he's sleepy.
And has no sturdy. So also goes down. Yeah, you see, you just rip into them. You see circuitry and stuff you expose when you break open his chest.
Alright, no raw. So we go to Sobek, who's still up with me.
And then at that point, there's no Raw, of course. They can't act. Sobek can't act.
No, Sobek can, because he's with me.
Sobek's with you, right. Okay,
Sobek's
so
with me.
Sobek definitely can act and is going to do the following. All right.
I have my blur.
Okay, let's see what Sobek's going to do to you. Has back all his reactions. None of her allies are nearby, so she's screwed on that part.
She has no friends.
No
Or
friends.
he has no friends. Is it a he or she? A it? I don't know.
It's a robot.
Sobek.
Sobek is a god, so it's
Yes.
Is he though?
Well, it's a robot.
So what can he do? What's he gonna do?
Gonna attack you physically. So here we go.
Is he fighting me? I'm
Yep.
kidding.
He'll
Like
be
he's just gonna
fighting
go. He's just gonna punch me. Does he know who I am? I am America Chavez. I laugh in face of his terrible attack.
Yes, it was.
He
terrible.
misses. I don't know if you got that.
Yes, that does not hit your melee defense, I'm assuming.
No. No.
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunate for him. Okay. That's what he does.
All right, Photon.
As he seems flabbergasted where the hell you took him. Photon.
You ever held out?
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, close to.
Do a pep. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I gotta move first. Actually, I'm flying. Do I clear those columns? How tall are those?
Yeah,
things?
you're flying. You clear him.
Perfect. Well, how far away is that? You said it to 10 spaces. Let's take a peek. 12. Alright. Oh yeah, we're Gucci. So, elemental burst, that's what I'm gonna do to a pep. What do I have to push for rolling on this one? Is it the agility?
Agility.
Okay.
Agility attack.
Yeah, is it the agility attack? Because that looks weird.
Did you push stagger power? Read what it says. Make ranged attack or always agility.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
Help teammate.
Not if
Well,
she hit.
no, it's an auto
Hold on.
marble.
It's an auto, yeah.
Yeah, it's an auto marble.
No,
No. And also.
And I get an edge. Is he prone?
it's not a fantastic hit.
Right, so what is the number if that's a 6? What does that come
6,
out to?
7, 8, 9, 10. What's your agility? Like, what's your the number? What's your score?
5.
So that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15.
Then you would hit.
Okay, so then it's 6 times 5 plus 5 times 2, right? Double damage, so 70. And they take whatever the special effect is.
70?
Which is light.
70, right?
Yeah, 70.
Down.
Cool.
All right.
Now it's America
I would
Chavez.
say you guys have taken down these guys faster than even the table group did.
Ooh. Hey.
It's because we got that bonus round.
Let it be known to the YouTube that this is a superior group.
We are A+ game people. You want to know what we don't? You know, we need pajamas. That's how you play. Okay.
Yeah.
I will
All
like
right.
to point out that if not for Sean calling out the team maneuver at the beginning, that might not have been so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm really glad.
Thanks,
that-
John.
Frank the Tank. Frank the
Okay,
Tank.
but also can we just quickly point out that the team maneuver for a 5-6 where it's an auto marvel makes things a whole lot easier.
All right, so unfortunately now when they're down, America Chavez is not back. So we're going to have to go to America Chavez at this point.
Heck
Just,
yeah.
just with her. All right, so technically
Right.
you guys are out of combat, but not America Chavez. So let's go to her. America Chavez,
Right.
what are you doing? So Beck is
Well-
waiting for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a grab attack. I'm gonna go ahead and bring them back to my friends. Because since my friend over here is not home, I'm gonna bring them back to my friends who I know are home. So I assume an 18 hits
Yes.
the grab. Okay, great. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do everything I just did in reverse. So let me put all that out. So we time travel back to ancient Egypt again, and we say, "Oh, look, haven't we been here? How pretty, how nice." Ooh, ah.
Start spending the focus.
I'm going. And then where's my together? Trying to find my.
The multiversal.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for the wrong one. And then there's my multiversal travel together. So I've used my standard, my movement, my reaction, and we end up right back where we were, right here. Look at us, guys. Hey. And as we're coming back through the portal, I said, "How dare he not be home? I'll be chatting with him soon."
All right, so you
I just didn't
appear at
wanna
the top
leave
of
my
you
house.
appear at the top of the round here in the same fight. So everybody, you're still in a fight because she
All
brought
right.
you. She brought you back into a fight, and then we're gonna go to Adam Warlock.
All right, Adam. If you can just finish this off for me, that would be great.
But Sobek is pretty powered up, only somewhat damaged,
Adam, you're up.
and has all their reactions.
But they have no friends. All their friends are down.
Oh yeah, she's
My friends are dead. All my friends are
I'm
dead.
just gonna do the same thing again. Because why not?
You see that Sobek turns to you and says, "If you fools knew what is to come in the endless centuries ahead, you would bow down and embrace my will."
It doesn't. Hang on.
There's no.
Yeah.
So I'm attacking with
With an edge.
a blast of Balthak.
Okay, so that's going to be ego attack, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Against agility, yeah.
for agility.
23.
And that will hit Sobek.
Does Sobek have
Yes, Sobek does have sturdy.
So he takes double the total, Amanda.
he takes wait, you didn't get a fantastic though, right?
No,
Hold
Oh,
on.
we have the auto fantastic.
No, that was done. We're at the we're near
Ah, fuck! I would have edged up
Yes,
the
this is gone. That's
Whatever.
gone now.
54 damage.
Okay, so
And you have
he's going to
32.
do the following. He's got his reactions, I said, remember?
Yes.
Alright, so,
Okay, so that's
he's-
44.
so aside from sturdy, this is what he has. Hold on. First he's going to do, after the damage that he takes off of from sturdy, which is how much?
44.
44, he's going to do this. He's going to brace for impact. He can only take off 20 from that.
Okay.
So he's taking
Um,
20 focus off right now.
Yep. Subtract that focus.
Focus
Good.
is gone. And
Now
how
he
much
takes
does he take? Remember,
24.
sturdy 2.
Yep, I already did that. 24.
24?
Mm-hmm.
Still intact.
Yep, don't worry guys, he's got 15 focus left. This dude can't brace for impact much longer. Who's next? Get him, Clea, get him.
Clea's
Makes
next.
Make this his last rites.
I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Okay,
He done. Oh, I'm
well
done.
done. He's doing a. He's got this
Alyssa,
much
edge the
first.
middle for the heck of it. Alyssa, edge the middle for the heck of it because you get an edge.
She gets an edge with bolts.
Yes, it says it.
Okay.
An ego attack with an edge.
All right. So then sturdy 2,
All right.
and then his last reaction, brace for impact. I'm taking off 15. I can only do 15.
Yeah, but now he's demoralized.
No, I'm gonna take off 14 actually. Let me do 14
Oh, okay.
so I stay with one focus.
All right, 27.
So 27. Okay.
Hyperion may get his last
Oh,
rites.
so back is up.
No, he's not. It's
Yes,
set.
he is.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
set is.
And then it's
Oh,
Hyperion.
oh, you're
So
right.
yeah, come on, Hyperion.
Then it comes to you, Hyperion.
Last rites. Last rites.
All right. I stroll up ever so casually. I look Sobek in the beady little eyes that he has left.
His little
I say,
crocodile
I
head.
hope you made peace with your electronic gods.
He says, "It would dishonor me to bless you with my wrath."
And I say, clobber on.
Clobber on. Does that hit him?
And that will definitely hit him.
I'll take off Sturdy too.
Sturdy 2, correct. And does not have
14.
14. Wow, just enough. 14 damage?
Yep. So question.
Wow.
Are these gods? Are we sure? We did this in 3 rounds.
And with that, you see the last of the robots goes down. And at this point, combat is over.
All right, friends on the interweb, listen. Don't travel because he's going to tell you no one's home. How dare he? How dare he?
Amanda, Ralph is a
Narrator, please.
Narrator is a
But
cheat. Because how dare he? I worked so hard on that.
I feel like he might have done like some low-key rolling on the side. That's what fucked you over.
I will say, this definitely took some planning, but at the same time, it worked out very, very well.
I mean, I'm sorry, but the most intricate thing that was done was America Chavez's teleportation. Everything else was smack the pee-pee. Like, if that's the strategy, we can follow step 1 and 2 every time.
That was awesome.
It's just like, hey, do you want to come see my friend? He's a homebody. I'm sorry, he's not home.
Totally
Hey, this is
I think we
awkward.
might have been at Cleo's wedding. You know, at this point.
Well, anyways, let's go back to your friends. Oops, sorry, my friends. Night-nighted yours.
Like, guys, seriously, how it came across is like all of a sudden, you're there? It's like, oh yeah, don't worry, oh wait, oh no, it's on. Hold on, come back. And then Sobek is like, what the is happening?
Okay.
They're all gone.
Vigilance checks, everyone, right now.
Oh gosh, vigilance checks, everybody. Woo! I see nothing.
Same, I see nothing either.
I see.
Can I get an edge because I've traveled the world in
Nope.
time?
Not unless you have heightened senses.
Can we take
Awareness.
a break so I could pee-pee?
You know, there was a response to your game that you've been doing the last couple weeks with this. The guy responded to you guys. He says you guys have been doing great teamwork, and he loves your interest. Take a look on the thing on the when you.
I
go to
can't
the
wait
video.
to see. I
You'll
can't
see
wait
it
to see
there.
what they say.
If you
about
like,
this
please give
one.
them a response. I know that it'd be happy for these people to get responses back from you and replies saying, "Hey, thanks a lot for the vote of confidence."
I'll work it into my schedule.
You
All
can
right.
by
I
yourself.
don't
Yeah,
want
just like you were supposed to put in notes for each of the mods we've been doing. I understand. Okay.
You can't give us homework. This is
I
supposed
have
to be
to.
fun.
I have to. I need the.
You don't
I
have
need the
to. You're
responses
the
from
channel
the.
manager.
I need the responses from the players. That's why. Like I said, as Warlock, you see someone hiding in the shadows, and they look like this. It's a man, a bald man, an Egyptian, and when he sees that you see him, he runs away.
Ah, do I get a
You see he's over
reaction?
here.
Did I get a reaction?
No, you just saw him, and he runs away. What do you want to do?
Follow me, I say to the team, and I'm just gonna go.
All right. We all
Wait,
follow.
you still have the telepathic link?
Telepathic
Yeah.
network, you mean?
Oh, I tell
I
them
think so.
immediately then. Hey, I saw some skinny man running away.
With the bald head. He's kind of edgy. All right. We all follow him.
As we're following him, I want to describe this person to everybody in case someone recognizes him.
Not a problem. All right, so then at that point then, if that's what you're going to be doing, this is what you see as you come down into the hallway, America Chavez. You ready?
Ready. Let's do
Okay,
it for people.
here we go. Can you see it?
Oh, rooms. Is this a old-fashioned massage envy?
No, these are beds inside the temple. Evidently,
I'm just
living
saying.
quarters of some kind. Hold on a second. Let me reveal the living quarters down below on your legend below. As I now reveal it.
Do we think that the gods each had their own room, or did they share rooms?
Sorry, guys.
Hold on a second.
Be sure they don't live here.
As I said, your legend now reveals these as number 4 is a living quarters. Go ahead and move up.
Legend.
You see that gentleman down here, and he looks like this, by the way. I'm going to show you
All right,
now.
so we follow him all the way down, I assume?
Yes, and you will see this gentleman here.
Ah, he's naked.
He's got a toga.
Toga.
It ain't covering much.
Okay, this is the man in front of you right now.
Logos.
And he turns to you, and he looks at you and he smiles. Is everyone coming down?
Hyperion, Photon, Clea.
I'm trying.
I'm up there.
Yeah, I know, me too. Warlock and I are just waiting.
My map there.
Adam, you were the first one to see him, so therefore you see that he looks over at you. And at this point, does that penetrate your logic defense?
Whose?
Yours. Adam Warlock's logic defense. Does that penetrate it? A 17.
No.
You have an 18 or more?
I have a 19, sir.
Wow. You see, he looks at you and he seems to smile, and he says, and you hear him in English, all of you, or in your own languages, you hear, impressive. I cannot seem to read your mind. You are truly of great power. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to get this far.
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
I am Logos, Grand Vizier of Egypt, and I am not your enemy, off-worlders. You are as alien to this time as my master Ramatut. Tell me, who are you, and why have you come?
We don't owe you any explanations. Who are you? Why are you here?
I know I look feeble, but I assure you I am difficult to deceive. Please, offer me your honesty, and I shall offer you mine.
How did Kang come to conquer here?
He says, from the far future, a time he calls the 41st century, nearly 44,000 years from now. He claims to be a conqueror of worlds, but using power such as his against people such as us is like hurling boulders at anthills. If he is so great, why doesn't he fight ones like you?
He's scared. Just kidding. Don't tell him that. But we were here. We were sent to find
Energy source.
and yeah, like a power thing.
Ah, you must mean the Chronofact. Ramatut's time ship is where he keeps his technology. It is hidden underneath the Sphinx. I can guide you to it, but even I cannot bypass the two mighty defenders guarding it.
Who are the mighty defenders guarding you?
The greatest of our gods.
What are their names?
Osiris and Isis.
Wait,
I've been killed.
So you said you'll lead us. Is this a trap? Are you trying to trap us?
However great a man Ramatat is, he's still just a man, and men are fallible and temporary. I wish to see for myself what other secrets are hiding in his vessel, and this is the first opportunity I've had to do so. So I help you.
Okay. Do you know why or where the great, what was the great defenders' names again?
Isis and Osiris.
Where did they come from?
He called them forth.
From this time or from his?
All I know is that he required the greatest sorcerers of our time to have them be here.
Sorcerers. I don't like the sound of that.
Do you have any by name that you can mention for sorcerers?
He says they would be unknown to you. You are not of this time.
What was this place like before he got here? Because how long has he been here?
We had another pharaoh, but he disposed him. Maybe you've heard of him. Tutankhamun? He was but a boy when he ruled. And then Ramatet came.
Okay. All right, take us to the ship. Is there anything else we should know besides the Grand Defenders?
Only that they are grand guardians. Beware, even such as you all may not be able to contend against them, actually.
Is there any way that you can get us through without like a secret passage where we don't have to see them?
Says, of course I will take you through a secret passage to get to them.
Well, I don't want to see them. Can you take us through a secret passage that leads us straight to where we want to be for this power
It
supply?
will take you to the location, but you will not be able to bypass them.
Okay.
Are you ready for your journey? Should I take you now? Or do you guys want to do something?
I could use a little healing.
Me too.
Anybody
All
else?
right. Then recovery checks then.
Yeah, I need to recover some focus. That's vigilance, right? No.
That is yes, vigilance, and health is resilience.
I'm gonna also use a karma to do a focus recovery.
All right.
Go for
So middle die times my rank plus my
your bonus on it.
Got it. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 3 is 28. That's solid. That was one.
So middle die times your rank.
Plus your bonus. So the vigilance of 6.
42. Gain 42. 60. Nice.
Amanda, can you math mine?
Pretty good.
Yup.
She made the 10, so she got it.
Oh, Sam. Are you a 5?
She is a 5.
Yes.
All right, 14. If you're trying to regain some focus.
Okay.
But I think everybody used their extra, right? Like their extra karma? Because I hadn't used mine yet.
Well, here's the funny part.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can we get an extra karma for really?
Only if you have weird. Only if you have weird.
I have weird.
No. I want to know if we get a free karma because we were so good and we did so many out of the box things and
I have
with
weird.
your friends. What's your middle
The one time we're all like, let's be weird.
Plus
Yay.
what's your- What's the number in the parentheses?
So I get an extra here.
Like when you roll.
No, you'll get to
Oh, 6.
you'll get to use another karma on it.
Okay, 31.
That's what you mean back.
On the action check, you'll get to use an extra karma. If you have the weird trait.
Like to do more focus.
No, it allows you to use a second karma on the roll. where you normally wouldn't.
Okay.
Consider it an edge.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. But we don't. But when we use that second karma, we don't use our karma. It's like a free karma, right?
No, you use your karma.
Oh,
You
okay.
have
never
to
mind.
have it to spend it.
Oh, so,
Also, I am weird.
so
Yes, you'll have to subtract another one.
All right. Photon, are you gonna do another roll or no? Because you only got back 14.
yeah, let's do that. Can I use my karma?
Yes.
That's what it is. Yeah, you're using karma.
Okay.
Oops.
What was it again? Vigilance?
Are you doing focus or are you doing?
Focus.
Yeah, so that would be vigilance. So 20, 24, 24.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
My max is 150. Does that matter?
What are you at right now?
You can't bypass it.
144.
Oh, why did you do another one then?
Why
So you
not?
wanted to be close to full?
Yeah.
Hey, my max is 180.
I don't know if I should.
Is
I'm
everything not focus?
No.
No.
I'm down to 125 out of 150 focus, but otherwise I'm in good health, so
I'm like half focus.
But is everything you do focus?
no. I've got a bunch of stuff that doesn't really have focus.
Then there you go. I think then you should be fine.
All right.
Worst case scenario, we just, at the beginning of our round, we use our fantastic and hope for the best.
Oh, wait. Why did I put 120? It's 150.
All right, people.
Yeehaw!
It's gonna depend on what if we get.
All right, so are you ready to go, he says?
All right, I'm ready, bald man, with a little winky winky. Let's go.
All right, when you say that, he walks over to the corner and reveals a secret door.
Oh, I thought he said he was gonna reveal himself to me. I was getting nervous. All right, we
And
all
he
follow.
he says, yes, follow me, as he reveals a secret stairway going down.
Is that
Man.
Clea standing at her desk? What?
Hold on, he's ahead of you. All right, so at this point, I will now read descriptions. Ready? Logos begins to guide you deep underground through tunnels carved perfectly through solid rock, illuminated by glowing stones. Make a logic check.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay,
Excellent.
we all didn't need to copy each other on that 17.
But I got a marble. Dang.
Okay, the glowing stones are in reality fluorescent lights. To
I
him,
got
they're
a
glowing
marble.
stones. That technology, in other words.
Guys, I got a marble though. Is there anything else?
Yeah, it's powered by electricity, of course, so there's a power source somewhere around here.
In ancient Egypt?
Yep, you see that
Interesting.
he's got glowing stones in the walls. He actually he put up fluorescent lights down here.
Are we to assume with my marble? Am I to assume that it's all powered by the power supply?
It possibly could be, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it walking. Let's keep it going.
All right, so you keep a walk in, like you're saying,
Coming around the.
and
Nope. Coming around the.
you see that as you're moving along, you notice that there's elaborate hieroglyphics covering the walls depicting Ramatut's descent from heaven to rule over the lands of Egypt as their one true god and pharaoh. So you see you walk for quite a while, and then all of a sudden you see it goes to open up into a room. Logo stops. I can go no further. Directly ahead, you will find the answers you seek, and hopefully, so will I. At that point, do you choose to enter the room?
I didn't come all this way to ancient Egypt not to enter the room.
Dang, Clea, facts.
Clea's feeling pretty invincible right now with her bolts.
All right, then here we go. Get ready. We now come to this part.
Where are we?
At the top.
All the way to the top?
Yep. Hold on. Focus ping you.
Thanks, Photon.
Are you
Appreciate
there?
you.
I brought you in. Can
Yeah,
you
we're
see
here.
yourselves?
Yeah.
All right. So let me read to you what you see. All right. Inside this room, you see Kang's time ship sits here. It's shaped just like a black metal sphinx, with all manner of cables and hoses extending off of it and into the walls and floors of the room, supplying power to the entire temple complex. In front of the ship, on the paws of the sphinx, lay 2 slabs with human-sized robots on top of them, side by side. One looks like a green-skinned man wearing a pharaonic Nimes headdress. The other looks like a beautiful woman made out of alabaster with a headdress with a sun disk between the horns of a cow. Evidently, Isis and Osiris. The moment you enter, though, they now activate. And we will now go to initiative.
Okay. Aye. Nice, Sam.
Come here, Meg. I'm low on the totem pole anyways.
Now we'll roll theirs.
Do they get edgy?
Osiris does have situational awareness.
I don't have Warlock showing up in the initiative order.
And Isis.
Nice. 20 for you, Warlock. Love that.
She also has situational awareness.
Mm-mm.
She gets a bonus.
Oh, Jesus. Can we give a karma for trouble on their initiative?
Unfortunately, not. Not on initiative. Alright, so here we go. Is everybody rolled?
Yes.
Alright, so now, as I said before, you're now facing Osiris
And Isis.
and Isis.
Aye.
And when you entered, they both stepped off the platform, and we went to initiative. And let me now sort the initiative. Now let's see. Give me a moment to look at one thing on them.
Not that it matters too much, but I think I would have been in the front of the line.
Me too.
Hyperion, do you mind switching, or do you also want to?
Hyperion, who's like the bruiser of the party, is going to be not up front.
I think all of us are bruisers, Ralph.
Yeah.
You can't give it to one person.
Alright, so at this point...
I'm calling out to more.
take off your number of spaces you're in the air, please. Take off those...
Why, you wouldn't have been able to fly down the stairwell?
You could, but you can't be up 3 spaces because the tunnel only just now comes out. Right now. You just stepped out. So, if you were going to fly, you're going to have to fly on your turn.
Gonna do it?
So take off the color, please, of the number of spaces you are. That means you, Sean.
I'm working on it.
All right, so let me sort it again on the initiative table here. What the heck? Oh,
I told you that Warlock didn't show up in the order.
oh, Warlock didn't? Hold on. You there now?
Yep.
Let me sort you then. You put your number in? Good.
Mm.
What's your initial modifier?
What's your initiative modifier?
Add Warlock.
Oh.
4.
4? Okay, she's gonna go before you then.
Okay.
Hyperion, what's your initiative modifier?
That's a good question. Give me a second. 3.
He will also go ahead of you. Oh, he got a 15 actually, so he is further. I didn't notice I had 15 instead of 13. So I'm still ahead.
Oh man.
Alright.
At least we split them guys in the initiative.
Alright, so here we go. Bonus round. Everyone ready?
Let's go.
Alright, first things first. Bonus round. She flies over to him. Or
Two.
comes on over next to him and holds his hand. And says, "Look, my love, those we must send into the underworld."
Are they like that brother and sister duo from like a few?
No,
events?
they're true. They're not related. The
Yeah, they're
Egyptian,
husband and wife.
yeah, the Egyptian gods, they are not related.
Like deep in love. He gets
Yes, deep in love, very
killed.
deep in love.
By
No, I remember. No. My point was, do you remember a few mods ago where there was like that brother and sister duo that had to like be touching in order to use their powers?
Yes, the Fenris twins.
Yes, them.
Yes.
I guess they're not like that. No.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
this is-
I just
yeah,
wanted to confirm. Okay.
They're not related. They're just married and in
Okay.
love.
Oh, good.
Okay, so here we go. So she's the first one to go. Let's see what she's capable of at this point.
We need to work them out of their reactions, people. Right at the front.
So she looks at you all and she says, "Ah."
So they touch hands, and then what happens?
She's gonna cast something on you. Hold on.
On me?
Well, on someone.
On me.
Like what? How was I chosen?
Because you were talking.
The question was what they were doing after they held hands. I was like, that's really nice, but like, what's happening? I can hold hands too. If that's what it takes.
Oh my god.
See, so, wasn't that nice? Alyssa, you look ready. You're like standing ready to go, ready to pounce. Go. Let's go.
What are we waiting on?
Give me
I
a
don't know,
moment. I'm
here-
sorry. I'm looking over some stuff here. There's a lot to do with this character.
I get it. You thought we'd be stuck in the god battle for longer, but here we are.
You. Good call on that one. Okay. Then it
He's like,
affects
I didn't read these. He's like, I didn't think we were actually gonna get.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't prepare for this.
Okay, you're right. But now they are, and looks over at Clea and says,
Oh, there you go.
you are Clea Strange. Seems to know who you are.
I'm in the back of the line.
Yep. She goes, you are Clea Strange. And you, I will definitely copy your power. And she does the following. She goes, and she copied something of your power. You don't know which one.
What? Don't you have to state it?
No, she just, she does copy power. That's what she does.
Yeah, but I thought
don't
we
know
had
which
to.
one.
Okay, but
You'll find out when it's time.
no, but
You
anytime
told me that I, with Rogue,
yeah.
specifically asked me to tell you which power I was stealing. So it's
got to go both ways. You can't say, Rogue, tell me what
She's
power
going
you're
to
copying.
She's going to copy the Crimson Bands of Sidorak.
Thanks,
No way.
narrator.
And at that
Ban
point,
her first. Hold up. Actually, wait a second. She goes first. Never mind.
and at that point, we now go to America Chavez.
Okay. America
I
is
love
going to.
We're gonna do the same 1, 2.
What?
She goes before me.
What? The auto fantastic? No, if we do it right now, it's just you. It's just me and Photon. That's it. We have to do it in the regular round. All right. I'm thinking.
Are you gonna time teleport?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, should I just move one out and then let you all fight it and come back? But what if I get murdered? Where I go?
What if he's got like
Please,
power?
you want to be alone with her? Please.
It's that America Chavez was ready for the God fight too, and also forgot to study the rest.
I didn't know that we were gonna.
Everybody was ready for the God fight and forgot there's a whole ass module we still have to get through.
No, they
Okay,
forgot
nobody
there's a whole bunch more of the Pantheon.
Exactly.
Also, I didn't know what other gods we'd be facing.
Jesus.
But now I'm
Alright,
scared
America,
because
go
if
ahead,
they
girl.
copied the bands of
Yes,
Seraphim, I
these
don't want to time travel.
Font of information. Who has it?
Me.
Come
Me.
on, give it out. Give it out. Give it out.
Come on. I was like, I need to know what they have so I know what to do.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Edge, Alyssa, edge.
I got a 20. Tell me stuff. Tell me things.
Go.
Hang on. I'm trying to get to my damn logic.
Logic.
All right.
Was it
So you. So
Oh, wait, Sean, edge the two.
Oh, edge it. Oh, yeah, that's.
Oh, okay, 21 with a marvel. Go. Give us information.
okay. So this is what Clea knows first. Okay. So first, the following. This is Osiris. Okay, Clea. So Osiris is known as the god of the afterlife, fertility, and agriculture, as well as the embodiment of the deceased and resurrected king. All right, that's his power prominence. Sean, you know this about Isis. She is the mother of magic, motherhood, healing, and fertility. She was revered for her ability to resurrect the dead, as she once did for her husband when he was killed a long time ago and cut into a million pieces, and she had to find him and was able to bring him back to life. That's what you know.
Oh.
All right, what you doing, America?
Okay. I'm gonna go crazy, guys. I'm gonna go crazy, okay? Alright.
Taking Osiris out for a walk.
I'm gonna go wild.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Because Iris goes first, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Osiris. Just gonna walk over and be like, hey, buddy. And then I grab him. And do I grab him?
You're going for who?
I said Osiris.
Osiris himself. Okay.
I say, I gotcha. Then I grab him. Do I grab him?
And you grab him.
Okay. So I am now going to utilize the rest of my standard is my grab. I am now going to utilize my rest of my movement to time travel, and we are going to time travel to 5 or no, I don't want to say 5 days ago because then I might see like 2 of them plus the third one, and I don't want that. I'm trying to remember. Can somebody help me out? How long has Kang been here?
41,000 years.
He's been here 41,000 years.
No, he comes from 44,000 years in the
Years
future.
in the future.
But he's been here for decades.
For decades. Okay, let's go ahead and let's roll take a gander and say 30. Let's how many years? I don't know. Let's go with let's say a solid 45. We're gonna go 45 years in the past. We're just gonna go we time travel 45 years to the past.
Why not the future?
Because I don't want to leave him here. Oh, I could actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and go 1 day into the future.
Okay, 1 day into the future.
Okay. We go 1 day into the future. Right?
All right, so you go 1 day into the future.
Wait. Adam, we thinking 1 day? Should I go years? What should I be doing?
I need an answer from you now in the next 5 seconds.
It would take a couple years.
Okay. Let's go.
Long after this fight is over.
All right, 5 years in the future. Let's go 5. Let's go 5 years. Round it off.
Okay. You appear in the same cavern.
Mhm.
That number of years in the future.
5
And
years.
you see the following around you in the cavern. You see they're no longer here.
Okay.
But what you do see is the bodies of all your companions all around you, dead and turned to dust and bones.
That's crazy.
How's that?
Okay, great. So I go
Which
5 years.
means that in the future, that means that at this time they were most likely defeated.
And in my free action before I end my bonus round, I say, and the future can always change. And I just go like that.
And
I'd like it to be
both of you are coming over here.
Okay, go ahead. All right, now we go to Photon. Go ahead, Photon. Guys, I left you with Iris. Make it count.
Okay, so I'm going to let's see, give me 1 second. I had an idea. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good.
With any luck, Iris decides that she needs to go find her husband desperately. It doesn't matter.
If only you were so lucky.
Can I use this to throw out?
Sure. Just remember that'll be a barrier to both sides.
That means that nothing can get out.
No, not nothing. Something can get through it. It's just
No.
that, yeah, you can take it down.
No, what I'm saying is that if she puts that up, then when people go to attack, they can't attack from inside the barrier.
Right. Nobody on the either side could attack anyone.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying.
Unless you're putting it around yourself and you want to protect just yourself.
Okay, hold
But
on.
if you do that, you're not going to be able to attack outside of it.
No,
And it's a stationary barrier.
then I'm gonna do this.
Okay, you can put that up. That's fine. I'm
was
assuming you're doing it because you think yourself in danger.
Yes.
I'm just better safe than sorry. I don't know what they.
Right.
they're not.
Just to let you know that you're
Not-
using that as a standard, not as a reaction. Because in order for you to use it as a reaction, you have to be attacked.
Yes, I understand that. I'm using it as a standard.
Okay. Then you will put the field around yourself.
Yep. I'm taking my
Nobody wants to attack Iris, but if you attack Iris, then that's going to get rid of Iris's... Well, oh, never mind. Iris's
So
reaction.
if I may point something out, Sam, that's an ability that you can use as a reaction, and it's a defensive one. So I would err on the side of waiting until someone actually comes and hits you if all you're doing with it is protecting yourself.
Right now, you have a free moment to try to hit them and at least utilize one of their reactions up or something, you know? Try to see if something happens, because you know that these gods got something.
So then, let's give some light down here and do this.
Okay. You're gonna fire at her?
Maybe. Let me see. Where's the thing at? Token distance tool, right? Did I do that right?
Which one?
Token distance tool? Which one am I hitting? Or is it?
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to see like how far? I just did that for you. You're 5 spaces.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. So you do that. And she throws out a reaction to that.
Okay.
So let me take off focus. As she surrounds herself with a barrier, an elemental protection barrier, and it hits, and you do how much? Just 15? Is that it? Is that all you're doing?
I think so.
Yeah, you made a ranged attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It doesn't penetrate.
Dang, it's because that middle die was low.
She can throw karma in. How much karma you got left?
Let's throw karma.
Have you been subtracting your karma? Because I know you used karma and you're still at 5. I think you're
Yeah,
lower.
you should be. If you use 1 now, you should be.
Yeah, I think you used 2 from before, so you should be at 3.
Yeah, because you had the extra one, so now you should be at 3.
Yeah, you guys need to remember to subtract your stuff, please.
I thought the extra. I didn't use it. Okay, whatever. I thought.
Adam Warlock, why do you have 7 karma?
Because I haven't used any.
Oh, you haven't used any. Gotcha. I recall now. Okay, go ahead.
4. This would be 4, not 30.
You want my extra karma, Sam?
No. You're
You
good.
cannot give her karma.
I'm kidding.
Okay. So what am I edging? The middle.
That would be the one you want to raise damage. Okay,
Good.
still not enough to penetrate.
Okay.
Alright, so she keeps up her elemental protection 3.
Mhm.
Alright, then at that point, do you want to move?
I'm fine here.
Okay. Now we'll go to Adam Warlock.
Adam's going to do another bolts of Balthak against your agility. Does a 21
You
hit?
definitely hit it. You hit her protection, which
Wait,
definitely...
hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to take a step back because I was anxiously waiting my turn, but I didn't realize we'd finished the bonus rounds. I want to use the 15 karma to get edge on or make everything fantastic. Auto fantastic.
You can't activate a team maneuver unless everybody does.
I'm at the top of the initiative, so
Yeah,
I
everybody let's activate it. Let's
Hey,
activate it. I know
let's
I'm
activate
not included, but everybody else.
Is everybody
15
willing to take off 15 focus right now?
Yes, I'm
Except for
a
America. She cannot
Yeah, I know.
participate.
My name's Clea. I say yes.
Yes.
Excellent. So then, this is the one that gets double damage on a fantastic. So plus 3, so that's 39 times 2.
Okay.
Right?
Hold on a second. You're
Does my
going to
math
hit the barrier. You're going to take off 30 from the damage. But she also has this. You're subtracting 4 multiplier. So you're 6.
That's okay.
So
Amanda.
6 times 4 is 24.
I'll do. Hang on, Dad. I'll do it. So it's double though, right? Because
It's double the total because
Alright,
of
let
Double
me take
whatever's
off-
left
let me-
over from it.
I know. I have to do this 30 first. I just wanted to make sure it was double. So
yeah, make sure that I take down that protection sheet.
please. All right, 48. So takes 48.
Okay.
But wait, hang on. But the shield was up, right?
Yeah.
Her shield goes down.
No, but her shield was up, right?
It
Yes.
was up.
And what does it take to shatter that shield?
More than 30 points.
Okay, then she only takes 18.
Oh, okay. That's different then.
Sorry, I forgot that the shield was up. So 18.
All right, so minus 18.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now to me.
Now to you.
All right. I say, it's been so nice chatting, but I think I'm going to go back to my friends now. And I come back. And I utilize that as my movement.
You're leaving
And then
him
I
in.
say,
You're leaving him in the future.
I'm leaving him 5 years in the exact spot in the future around some dead bodies.
Okay.
I know. I know. I said a day, and then y'all were like, no, 2 years. And I said, okay. So, all right, I'm leaving him there. All right. So then I say, oh my God, hey, buddy. And I go, you know what sounds really good right now? Let's go ahead and let's.
How did you use it as, by the way?
I use that as my movement. I said
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Check the tapes. Check the tapes. All right. So I say, let's clobber. And I go, ready, attack.
And when you do that, she
I
has
marvel.
another reaction.
Okay.
Brings up another elemental protection.
Great.
Subtract 15.
All right. Well, the protection comes down immediately. Okay.
And
So,
she has.
I need
also,
to ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. Right now at the very beginning. So
Right.
the damage is technically 108, but 30 of that goes
no,
away.
No. You don't
Wait.
double it yet. This is
Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yes,
So
you
it's
don't double it yet.
54 minus 30,
Right.
correct?
Right. And then you subtract from the sturdy on that.
On this? Okay.
Yes.
So sturdy is 4.
So how much more?
So hang on. That's the here's the issue with this with subtracting the shield first. Is when you subtract the shield first, it's now 24. So what's 34? What am I subtracting?
Then you're subtracting the 4 multiplier sturdy after that.
But that's my point, is that like you're making me take it off before I actually subtract the multiplier. So I should be subtracting the multiplier first.
Yes,
No, it
subtract the
doesn't.
multiplier.
So if I subtract the multiplier, that's 24 plus 6, that's 30. So then take away 30 and then it's 0. That's
Yes.
my point.
Yes, then you do no damage. Oh, did you double it? Did you double it at the end?
That's what I'm trying to get
How
at.
do you double zero?
Yeah, double
That's
it.
my point.
Yeah, double at the end, and then subtract 30.
Oh, at the end, and then subtract 30.
Yes.
Take off the multiplier
Okay.
first.
Right, take off the multiplier.
Then
Okay.
you double.
Okay.
Then you
Well,
minus
I was getting different bits of information. I was told to take one thing off first, then the other.
Hold on. Does it? Wouldn't it? The first thing that comes off is just the shield or the barrier, the protection or whatever.
Yes, that was what normally would happen.
Okay, so now it's 30. So it's 30 that you take, and the shield comes down.
30. Okay.
Okay. I would also like to point out that 2 reactions have been used. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody else, you all have your marbles. I also, after I punch Iris, I then move back a little bit. All right, come on, Photon, Cleon, and Hyperion, get it done.
Then we go to photon.
Dad, you're. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was like, Iris left the turn order. I mean, Osiris left the turn order, but then I forgot that I left him in the turn. So
No.
I can always go back for him.
You are so flighty, Chavez. So flighty.
So I decide, can I hover in here?
Yeah,
Okay.
easily.
I'm gonna hover a little higher than where we're standing.
Then put a 1 on a color
Okay.
as 5 feet up.
And then, do you need me to put wings too, or just the numbers fine?
Yeah, put the wings if you can.
Okay.
There you go. All right, where do you want to fall?
So I'm just covering straight up just to get a better angle for a down shot for.
Gotcha. Not a problem. Understood.
Did it go through? For my elemental blast, I'm gonna use. Is it
5 times your multiplier.
Right.
Your rank. Sorry, 5 times your rank is the most focus you can spend.
okay? So I spent 25 focus total.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's have character's agility.
Okay. You will hit her, but she does have that still.
Okay. Where did my?
You're gonna take 16 off of that.
Hold on a second. I'm. 10.
Wait. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, I was looking at elemental. I was like, whoa. What does she still have?
Okay. So what were you saying? Sorry, Ralph.
That's 34 on that damage.
Okay.
Is it doubled?
No. Oh yes, she's attacking, right?
It's 18, and Iris is gonna take the elemental effect.
Which is
What's the elemental effect?
What does it say for your elemental control? What's in parentheses?
Elemental control. Where do I find that?
Your character sheet?
Ralph, you should take 2 more damage because I forget that the
Energy.
That means she's blind.
Okay.
blinded.
Or is it blinded?
And then
It's blinded.
for the
Hold on. Blinded.
a bonus damage point for every 2 points of focus I spent.
Yeah, I have the
How
same.
much-
My bolts, so you take 2 more points of damage, Ralph.
I don't know what the damage is. I need to know.
I already gave you the damage, Dad. It's 18. But Nice is saying that when Adam hit Iris earlier, she forgot to add in the focus damage, which is 2 more.
Which, if doubled, means he takes 4
Did you
points
use
of
the focus to subtract it?
It's a point for every 2 focus I spent. So I
No,
spent.
I know you did. I'm talking about Nice if she spent
Oh.
the focus.
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
Okay. All right. All
So you
right.
take 4
Yeah,
extra.
I just took it.
Sam, how much focus did you use?
I used 25.
You should do an even number, 24.
Yeah.
That would be 12.
Can I still do 24?
So let me do your damage again.
Isn't it 12?
All right. Let me go back to what she was.
Is 25, hold on, is 25 the requirement for your cost?
No,
No.
25 is the maximum she can use.
Yeah.
So 24 is what she should use because then
Right.
she'd be wasting the
Fire too. Yeah.
Alright. So Dad, after getting rid of this 34,
Yes.
Photon's damage to you is 42.
42.
Because they used
Okay.
24 focus to add an extra 12.
All right.
Okay? So it's 42 and you're blinded.
I got the blinded condition up.
Okay. All right, Clea. Bring it home, baby.
Alright, well, Clea's just gonna move out of the way of everybody and come to right next to Hyperion. And she's going to shoot ice. Icy tendrils.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Icon.
remember you have edge.
That's such a cool.
No, it's
Icon.
you have edge, but you also get an automatic fantastic.
Ixalan. In my line of sight. Okay. Why do I get an edge?
Because she's blinded.
Blinded.
Right.
So you get an edge
Right.
and it's an auto fantastic.
Why is it an auto fantastic?
Is that
Because
what
we activated the team maneuver when you were off screen.
Did you subtract 15 focus?
No.
She probably
I have not. No.
And then she did
I'll
not
subtract-
participate.
Dad, she was off screen and we physically said that everyone was
Oh.
doing it except America.
That's fine. I'll
Okay.
take it off. There. 30. 130. Okay. So here's my ego check against the agility.
Go ahead.
Wait, that's non-combat. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it must be an attack. Yes. There you
That's
go.
okay.
Even better.
That will hit.
Whoa.
I guess I'll edge it, which none of my edges have worked, but it's fine because my friend there, Isis, Takes 69 damage.
No, he doesn't. Alyssa, it's an auto fantastic
And you double plus paralyze her because of your.
by ice. But hang on, let me do the
So he
math.
takes 138.
Minus is 34.
I already did that. Hang on.
Never mind.
6 times 6 plus 9 times
6 times 6.
90. She takes 90.
90.
And she's paralyzed by ice.
Well, she's sleeping now.
Night.
Okay.
Paralyzed. Holy cow.
All right. I need everyone to
And
listen to me right now. And we need to make a very important decision. Sean's included. I'm just blocking him right now.
You bring him back, Amanda.
Bring him back, yes?
You
Okay,
have to
that's-
bring him back.
I was like, bring him back? Or
You
don't
don't
bring
leave
him back?
that man in the future. You come and you bring him back here.
All right.
And
Hey,
sure.
so since we're at the turn order, I'm just gonna go say, bye guys.
All right,
I'll
so
tell
you're
you-
going to get him.
I'm going back.
All right, so hold on. Let me go back to the.
I'll tell you right
Let me
now.
go
Back to
back.
the future, baby.
Every single group that now plays this adventure after us will not be allowed to use this feature of America Chavez. You just damn well know. You know that the narrator
That
is
one
going
girl,
to
that one
forbid
blonde
it.
girl,
He is going to forbid it. Nobody will be allowed to do this
All right.
again.
America Chavez, you appear
No,
right where
what
he's
is
at,
he
right? You
abused?
go
All
back
right.
to him.
I go back to him like,
All right.
hey, buddy.
And he goes, I've been expecting you as he reserved his action waiting for you.
That
Okay,
makes sense. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here we go.
I understand.
Here we go, America.
Okay, I guess I should have traveled with somebody. That probably would have been the smartest.
Too late.
You better hope you don't die in the future.
Oh, I just gotta survive.
He goes,
Oh, God.
you're staying put now.
Shit.
And he goes, here we go.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
America's about to blow through her karma so fast. Oh shit!
No, I say blur, baby,
Yeah.
blur.
Giving me trouble on it, huh?
Yes, I am. You better trouble that 6, sir.
70, that's regular.
America, take off the 5.
And now I say, here's a karma.
Karma now? Also?
I
Okay, here comes
Here it
trouble.
goes.
It's so hot.
Oh my god!
Do you have the weird trait?
I do have the weird trait.
Here's another one.
Hang on.
Hold on.
What
It's
if you
only-
out of the
Hold on,
action
hold on.
band
I
is
think
a-
it's only on an
someone
action.
20?
Hold on, I think it's only on an action check. Let me verify.
I mean, you're giving a thing that doesn't say what weird does. This
Okay,
is
but wait, hang on. But let me ask you a
have
question.
access. You have access to the Spider-Verse book, and I told you to read it.
Okay, but hang on. I do have a question. I do get my reaction for being able to break free, correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm gonna try that now. Is that the score?
That's
Use the
that's
score.
with a non-combat.
Okay, non-combat or score?
That's a non-combat.
What are the rest of us doing back in?
All right, you break
Oh,
out.
wow! Holy shit!
You lucked out.
Yes, I do. And now it's my turn.
Hold on.
No, that was his. That was his
That was
standard.
his turn, right? But
That
that's,
was his turn. So now it's my turn, right?
hold on. He may have a reaction.
America Chavez is sweating in the future.
I just
The rest of us are playing Uno in ancient Egypt.
Hey, dog, I gotta say.
All right. Go
Can
ahead.
you pour me a glass of white wine?
It's you versus him. A rank 6 versus a rank 5. Or are you a rank 6?
I wine.
America Chavez is a rank 5, right?
Amanda's asshole is so clenched right now.
Okay, is it my turn yet?
Zach is probably sweating.
I'm dying.
It's your turn, America. You have to grab him and come back. You
That's
have.
what I'm
I don't
doing.
know how many.
Okay.
How many?
You better
how many-
make America great again.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. Guys, okay, hang on. My house is not cold enough for me to sweat this hard. All right. The grab attack. So I use the attack, correct, for grabbing? Or do I use
Yeah,
the score?
Go ahead. You use the normal number, not the non-combat. The number to the left.
To the right. To the right.
Or karma.
No, hold up. No,
Does
no,
it hit?
not that. You have to use the attack.
The ability score.
No.
The
It's-
ability
yeah,
score, right.
Yeah,
The one
you
that
said
says
the ability
score.
score.
Right,
Oh,
the one that says
okay.
score.
Does this
You
hit?
did use score, didn't you?
No,
I did,
the
I
first
used
one was
four,
a
yes.
non-combat.
Okay, she pressed
Oh, wait,
score,
sorry.
she says.
Okay,
And that's
did
a
I?
miss. And guess
That's a
what?
miss.
Nobody's
Okay.
here to...
Okay, I deleted a karma.
Okay, that's the only way.
Did I hit?
Now you got him.
Oh,
Now you grabbed on.
Immediate sin.
okay, and now we're gonna go. Hang on, I gotta do it, guys. And then I gotta go. And I bring us back.
Subtract the focus. I want to
I
see
already
that focus
did.
drop.
I did. I subtracted everything.
All right,
fucking
you're bringing
dying.
him back. Right? Okay.
Oh. Guys, I didn't know if I was gonna make it out of there alive.
Clea's tying her shoe when you suddenly reappear.
Yes, you reappear and he sees
And I
his
utilize.
he
Oh,
sees his
welcome
wife
back.
on the floor destroyed and he goes,
I
I will kill you all!
I utilize the rest of my movement. I get back.
You fly back.
Okay.
And at that
All
point
right.
we go to Photon.
All right.
No, I never got hit. Thank God.
She never got caught by the Crimson Bands is what she said.
She almost died.
I was scared. I would have been left there. I'd been like, no.
So
Yeah,
You
y'all would have
would've
been chilling in
You
the
would have been
future.
stranded in the past.
Yeah,
In
the
the
future. They were
future.
5 years in the future.
Just going like this. hoping
No,
that-
you would have had to wait 5 years to get to her.
I know. Well, I would have.
That is if she would have survived the fight against them.
I'm going to Elemental Blast
Okay?
for 24 focus.
He brings up a Shield of Seraphim.
Remember that we're still in the same, or actually,
Yeah, you're still in the same
so you have
order.
you have an automatic fantastic or more.
No,
No,
we're in
that's
a new
over.
round.
Talking about.
Skipped over me.
We're in a new round.
New
I
round.
haven't gone again.
It had to skip over me.
Yes, you had to.
Because I
You had to
traveled,
wait for America to go back and get him.
we had to go through the
Yes.
order. Like
That
once we
turn
got
is
out
over.
of the combat, you know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
because we got out of combat and then I went to a new combat and then now we're back here. We're
Yeah.
just utilizing the same initiative, but technically it's a new combat.
Understood.
Okay.
Oh wait, but technically it's a new combat.
No, it's not. It's the same combat.
That face. I was really hoping my logic would
All
work.
right. Photon,
Okay.
you're shooting at him. He puts up a Shield of Seraphim. Hold on a minute. Let me bring it up.
20 points. You already did.
Is the shield of Seraphim in the errata?
Yes, it is.
Oh, look at that
Love
marble. Oh, but it doesn't hit. It has to be 20.
No, it does.
The damage.
Oh, no, you do 20 points of damage. She did
Damn.
35 damage.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, she did double that. She did double
I
that.
got a marble.
Right, but he also
Yes.
has this.
34.
34?
So it's
What's with
6
this
plus 5. It's 11. So 22.
22 to him.
Yeah.
And the shield goes away.
22
And
damage.
then- So wait, what? He takes 2 damage.
Oh, 2.
right?
He takes 2 damage.
Okay.
He takes
gotcha.
2 damage.
All right, he takes 2
34.
damage and the shield goes away.
You
Well
do
then,
the-
all right.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Well then.
All right, now we go to Clea.
Let's see. Are we feeling icy or are we feeling fiery?
We're feeling 88 points of damage.
Right.
All right. Who's going to throw another marble?
We're gonna light him on fire.
Ooh, you should have done the Crimson's bands.
Nah, fuck it. Alright, let's take 5 off.
Oh, wait. Also,
Hey, don't
blind
forget to
gets
use your
an edge.
macro spells.
Dad,
Oh yeah.
or narrator?
Yes.
Yes, because
Yes, go ahead. What are you asking?
okay, narrator. I would like to point out that because Photon got a marvel, it specifically states that they suffer the elemental type special effect. So Osiris is blinded. So that means all the rest of everybody until Photon's turn gets an
I get
edge.
an edge.
All right, so he's blinded condition right now.
Yes, I just wanted to point that out.
He's got it. He's blinded.
That's me shooting my fire a few
All right.
times.
Don't forget that he has 34.
I
So
won't forget. Oh.
Oh! Sorry. I'm super excited about this battle.
So 6 times 36 plus 9.
Doubled.
All right, hold on a second. He still
46.
has another reaction because he
46
hears you
times
casting,
2,
so he puts up.
86.
So he puts up a shield of Seraphim again.
92.
Hold
Okay,
on a
well, he's
second.
taking.
I understand, but hold on. He gets some
Oh.
these things up.
He's putting up the Seraphim thing. I'm doing 92 points of damage minus 20, so he's taking 72 damage.
And then minus 30, which is minus 16, I think.
Wait, what? Why?
No, Alyssa already took away this.
Yeah, I already took it away. So the
Okay,
6
take the
times
30
6, I already took the 4 away. So 6 times 6 plus 9 was 40.
But hold on, that
And
math
then
doesn't.
the Seraphim takes off 20.
I really want to understand this because my understanding is that the first thing that goes down is the barrier. So 20 comes
No,
off.
you can't. You have to do the sturdy first, or else you can end up
And
with
how does
nothing.
that make any sense? How are you going up against my physical defense before you've broken down a barrier?
No, I
If
agree with
zero,
you.
it's 0 damage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I agree with that logic too.
Like
So-
you cannot come against my defense, my physical defense, unless you overcome my barrier.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem with that logic is, and this is what I was running into, is I agree that you have to do the shield before the physical. But let's say we take off, what is it, 20 for the shield?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I take off 20 right now, that's 69 minus 20, right? But then it's 34.
No,
So where am I
no,
getting this 34 from?
No, it's 69 times 2 first.
Okay,
Minus the 20.
okay. But
And
now
then
where does
minus
so where do
the
I get the
multiplier.
4 from? Do I do 6 times 4? What do I do? Or do I, like,
it's
how am
6
I?
times.
Isn't it based on the die? The damage die?
Well, that's what I was
The
trying
damage
to
is,
figure out.
remember, the
die
damage
doesn't
is
change.
reduced. The damage die
Yeah,
is reduced by
so
4.
it's 6 times 4 you take off. So you take off 24.
Okay, so minus.
So then what does
24.
that give you?
94.
So you take 94?
Okay. Thank
I
you,
don't-
Nice, because
Are
I
you
was
sure
having a
about
hard
that? I
time
don't think
thinking-
so. Hold on.
Can't
Okay.
possibly take away the multiplier first
Yeah.
because it's contingent on you coming
Right,
up
but you take
my
away
first.
the 20 and then take
I
away
already
the sturdy.
Well, we
4.
did. So this is
Yeah, Look, 69
this is different than
times
how
2.
we've done it before.
Don't
for
double
sure.
it. Don't double it because it doesn't matter, right? Whether
Okay.
it's doubled or not, right?
So 69
69.
minus the 20 is 49.
Cool.
Minus 34, which is
24.
24. That's 25.
Then you double that.
Double
No,
that.
you don't double that. You're dealing double the damage first.
Right, but the
Well, it
damage is
has to be
determined
double.
first by all the minuses.
No. If we're going to be doubling something, it has to be doubled first because you have
You
to.
can't double first until you get what
No,
it is.
So Nice, he is, I will say, he
Damage
is right. We've been
Yeah.
doubling
half.
at
Yes. You're not saying double right now. No, you double whatever the damage becomes. That's what it is first. That's how you do it.
double
The final
Yes,
damage.
you double the final damage that you get out of
Yeah,
the
that's how we've been
minuses
doing it.
and the subtraction of the protections.
Okay,
yes.
so 24 times 2 is 48.
So it's 50.
It was
Actually.
25. It's
It was
50.
20. It was 25.
Right, so it's
right,
50.
subtract
Right, so
24,
still,
it's
that's
25
right.
times 2, so 50.
So it's still a lot of damage.
So we
Yeah,
actually
she still takes
doubling
50,
happens at
which
the
is
end.
Right.
Cool.
So you
Okay.
said 50 less.
But you definitely can't do the sturdy first.
Okay, yeah, no, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I was having a hard time figuring out. Like,
Yes, that is the question
Once
I had
I
to ask
subtract
for
the
back
barrier, where
in
the
front
hell
of people
is the
because
multiplier? I'm gonna go get
everybody was doing the multipliers first on the sturdy, and it's like you got to get past the protections first. So yeah, I had to. sit around
Okay,
and
I agree.
decide
Okay, so
that.
now, thank you. I was having a hard time figuring out where to get
Yeah.
the number from for
Yeah,
the.
so
for
now
the-
we know how it works, right? So
Okay,
final
yeah, we're
damage,
good. We're good.
That gets doubled. After
We
you
did more damage than we thought we did before.
Yes, we did. Okay, so he's still up.
God, it's so much
And
faster.
then we're going to him now. Alright,
Yes.
so he has all his reactions back. Alright, who is the most dangerous here to me right now? America Chavez.
Your wife.
What? Me?
Yes, you time travel. You can get me the heck out of here. I don't want that. I need to destroy you all.
Oh, that's rude.
In the name of Ramatut, you must all die.
Oh gosh, this seems terrible. Ah! No!
And he's going to do that.
Please.
He's like, maybe once, but never twice. And with that, he's going to make the ego attack on you.
I bet you he's a high ego too. So he always makes it. And then I say, to heck no! Wait, where am I? To heck no!
Alright, that would be just one of the outer ones.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Don't.
No,
don't,
it's
don't,
what?
no, no,
It's
no,
the
no,
highest, right?
no. Right. It's
Oh, you
trouble.
did an
Sorry,
edge roll. Yeah,
trouble.
don't
I did
edge yourself. Don't give
I'm
yourself
doing
an
trouble.
edge.
I'm doing trouble. There's trouble.
21 still hits, but I'm gonna go. Huzzah! And I break out because I'm so good.
Don't you
Ooh.
don't you get a trouble since you're blinded or what?
Oh yeah! Don't you get to do double
How
trouble?
can you target her if you can't see?
Her.
Oh, I get trouble to target her. You're right. So I
Yeah.
would
So
do
do
the other
the other
one.
6. Do the other 6.
That's still gonna hit her though.
Yeah, it is. But my 23 breaks me out. So
Yes, it does.
huzzah! I go like this. Osiris.
Now, who's the one who blinded me? It was Photon, right?
Yeah, but you just used your standard.
No. I know, but I need to know when it goes away.
It was
When
Photon,
it
yes.
hits the beginning of her turn,
Oh yeah,
it goes
it was
away.
Photon.
Right. Okay,
Seriously.
so now we go to Hyperion.
I have a
Make
serious
this count.
question.
Make this count.
All
Out
right.
of reaction.
I have what are you talking about?
Oh, you do have your reaction.
I have all my reactions back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I have
I
a-
just
No,
found
but he
out
also
the-
gets
I'm
an edge
sorry.
because he's still blind.
Right, I'm still blind.
Sorry.
Rob,
I
I
just
have a
wanted to
serious
murder you.
question, but it's gonna sound snarky. How do you target at all if you can't see?
Because you
Like,
can hear.
I understand. If it requires line of sight, though,
No, you just get trouble on those. That's what they do to you. They give you trouble.
I mean,
on
I
those
understand that getting trouble like this is I think maybe like not super serious, but I understand getting trouble if you're
Whatever's going to
I
cause
don't
the
know,
biggest
someone's
damage
obstructing
because I put up a
if
shield.
you're like in a very crowded area, but not if you're fully blind.
Do you have anything that gives you like an auto
It just says you get trouble
If
on
it-
all
Yeah.
circumstances you try.
Do you combat
Okay.
it?
That's
Anything
Look
that
at that.
requires sight gives you trouble. So anything that I would cast that would give me
Okay,
a
so you get
thing, I would have trouble on. But
yeah.
everybody gets edge on me. That's
Yeah,
what I think too.
so there's something that gives
Alright.
All right, Hyperion, let's do this. What you
go.
got
Alright.
for me?
I don't know if this is going to be a good move in the long run or not, but I'm going to move right here. Since I already have an extra reach, I'm actually going to use Smash. And pretty much right now, I will use...
If you do smash, it's not going to be. Well, it is double damage if you get a fantastic. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. So...
You're gonna do
five-
smash. How much focus are you gonna use?
25 in total.
No, use an even numbers. Every
Oh.
2 gets you 1.
Every 2 gives me 1.
Right.
So,
You want to do 24?
yeah, 24.
Okay, that gives you a plus 12, so I'll do your math.
So I just subtracted my focus. Did I do it right?
You subtracted your focus, okay?
Yeah.
So now you have to.
And then he will cast as a reaction. Shield of Seraphim.
Okay?
Okay.
Subtract the focus.
Hang on.
That's the second reaction.
No,
it's
because he got
first.
all his
So,
reactions back.
Hang on. So now, since he's blinded, I get an edge.
That's
since-
correct.
But now throw out your combat expert too.
And also, since I have combat expert, I get another edge on top of that on my
No,
feet.
combat expert is only against rank 1
Oh,
characters.
rank 1. Okay. Well, you have at least an edge.
Only
so...
against rank 1. He's not rank
Well,
1.
hang on. Does he hit with a 17?
17 will hit.
Okay, go
But
for
if he
the
gets an edge, he still gets to roll it.
No, I know. We were trying to figure out if he needs to go for the 1 or the 6. It's okay.
Alright,
So-
remember he's got this.
Yeah. So
Shield of
54.
Seraphim.
Yep. So 54 minus 20 minus 24. So he takes 10.
Okay.
And I'm gonna finish off my, my movement back up to here.
And the shield gets destroyed.
But now all of us are there. Now all of us get to hit him, guys, before he gets to go. So that's the good news. Is he should definitely be taken out before the end of this.
Now we go to Adam Warlock.
Oh yeah.
You... What?
Doing the bolt of bolt rock, whatever the heck it's called again.
Yes, you'll get double edge because you get edge from being blind and
Oh!
no need.
Yes. Woo! Yes. Yes.
I could
Nice
spend.
hit.
But
Wait.
he does get to do this still.
Hang on. I have a quick question though. Adam, how much focus are you using?
I'm gonna spend 24.
You're spending 24. Okay, so plus 12. So I just wanted to make sure. So are you doing Shield of Sheriff in again?
Of course he is.
All right. So minus 20, minus 24, plus the 12 though, times 2. So 62. You're out.
So even with 34, right?
Even with 34. I just said, do you want me to redo the math for the two?
Yeah, just one.
Okay. So it was 60. So it was 63 minus the 20. That's 43. Minus the 24 for the sturdy. That's 19. Plus the 12 because she is 24 focus.
Right.
Right. And then times that by 2 because it's double damage, and that's 62.
Okay.
There you go. On YouTube, that's how you do math. Stay in school.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And with that,
He needed to see a show for the 2.
and he is now out. Definitely out.
All right.
As he's broken into pieces.
All I'm saying, narrator, is are you going to allow time travel in the future?
And at that point, the combat is now over.
And we can go check under the Sphinx.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, at this point now, you have free reign of the cavern.
Great. Well, while everyone's looking around, I'm going to start by maybe giving myself back some focus. That would be great. I have like none. So.
Fight cost you a lot of focus, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, it did, but that's okay. It was worth it. It was worth it. I would 100% do all of that focus using again.
I agree.
Me too, especially if I get hit with health damage. Now I can recuperate it.
So I'll spend a karma as well for some regaining of the focus.
Ooh, a 6. Nice.
Alright.
So 33.
So
To your
I'm
focus.
going- well, yeah,
It's 33.
33.
I just did the math for you.
What?
It's 33 to your focus. I just did
I'm rolling the score or the non-combat.
the non-combat.
And it's resilience for the focus, right?
No, vigilance for your focus.
Vigilance.
Ooh, look at you. That's double. So that's, you're a
Yes.
6 or 5. What rank are you?
She's a 6.
I'm a 6 actually.
Oh, you're a 6. Okay, so 36, 40, 80. You get 80 focus back.
Nice.
Are you almost at full?
And
Or close? Nice.
Yes.
I'm at full.
Okay.
hang on, I had to take away my karma.
Guys, that was probably the 2 greatest battles we've ever fought in our lives. Together.
Yeah, I do agree. I think the teamwork was on point, guys.
Yeah. 100%.
It can only get worse.
8 plus. Ugh.
Alright, so guys.
Impossible. I know the narrator hasn't read this far into the adventure.
I've already
Impossible.
run this.
I'm just saying. I just know the narrator is not
Did I-
prepared for what the rest of this part. We were not supposed to.
You're
read
right. I'm not
tonight.
prepared for what you may do next. That is correct. I may not be. But
Are
we'll
you
see.
prepared, narrator? Were you surprised with my choices?
I'm just glad to say that I'm proud of my daughters for being the way they are and having the experience from gaming from way in the past and having learned
Okay,
things.
YouTuber, don't let any of that fool you. We just
Yes, you are.
Sean, you are one of his daughters in that comment. Everybody on this
Yes.
was a daughter that he's proud of. Okay, damn you too.
All I can
So-
say is that it's not in the days when Amanda used to run up to opponents and get herself killed at conventions. Or does she not recall that?
No, she literally almost just did it with the
You
crimson.
mean like
Lamp. Are
you
kidding
mean
me?
like the time she went back
With
with
Arcanus in the
herself?
convention.
When did
Where,
this
no,
do
there
a
was that we
shit
went to
session on
MegaCon
Amanda?
and I put her at her table by herself and I stayed with Alyssa at another table and then like 20 minutes later she comes up to me crying saying, "My character got killed." I said, "But you're a sorcerer, how could you get killed?" She goes, "Oh, because I went up to the giant and shot him in the face." And I said, "Why are you walking up to a giant and shooting him in the face?" Yes, that happened.
Ralph, that's your fault. Why are you giving Amanda a sorcerer?
Amanda only ever chose sorcerers as kids. As a kid, that's all I wanted. Like, I was a Force Adept Wookiee when we played Star Wars, okay? Like,
You're gonna fight your nature like to the bone.
Okay, we start exploring. Where do we go, peeps? Where do we go? Where's the
Where do
ship?
you go?
We know that it's supposed to be under the Sphinx. This is the Sphinx, so let's
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
let's
find a secret door or entrance or something. Oh, look, there's one back here.
Oh, look, there's...
Oh, look, you see doors.
Okay, we go into the door, right? We didn't call this way
Well,
not to.
hold on a second. You see a panel next to the doors. You can do one of two things. You can either try to jury rig it and try to open it, or you can force open the doors.
I'm sure it's flooded
Adam,
again.
aren't you super logic-y and can do things like that?
So I don't have any kind of scientific traits. However, astral form onto the other side and then press a button. Could we do that? I don't know.
I'm saying, or sorry, say it again.
Is it possible to like interact with buttons in astral form?
That's well, with astral form, you might be able to just go through, but
So
it
that's
would just be you going in.
Yeah, but if I could get through to the other side and press a button.
No, you can't. You can't
Sure.
solidify. Your spirit is going through, not your body.
So I'm not able to do
No,
that.
you
But
leave
you
your
can
body
scout.
outside.
But you can scout and see if there's any danger in there, because nobody will see you.
Yeah, I think that. Let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use.
Why not? Let's use your astral form. We've been time traveling, multiverse traveling. We might as well just go to the astral plane.
And let's do all the planes this time around. Oh.
Baby, you don't know why.
Oh.
Well,
I know what I can do.
I know.
I know what I can do.
I can face the solid structure, and I'm invisible.
Can I combine this and this?
Wait,
thought
what did you
that-
want to? What did you want to combine? What with what?
Astral form to get to the other side of the door, then summon portal to summon a portal from there to here to where I'm at, where my astral form would be, because now I know what it looks like on the inside. Right?
Actually, yeah, you would have control over your powers.
Excellent. I'm
Cool.
gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna use astral form to get to the other
Okay,
side. Of the
throw
door.
the focus off.
Yep.
And then at that point, you would come through in astral form here.
Correct. Now
And
that
then now you summon a portal, correct?
Minus 15 on my
All right.
focus.
So hold on a moment, real quick. Let's see. All right. So you summon a portal. All right. And we're gonna say that with
That
that
it's the door.
portal is going to enable you guys to now walk in as you were doing before. Go ahead.
Cool.
All right, come on in.
Oh.
And then I go back to my body and walk through.
Yes, and then you go right to your body.
Actually, no. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and astral form through the next door.
Hey, Ralph,
Yes.
Here,
our narrator.
I just want to peep through each of these doors, like put my face through the door.
All right, so
Could I-
hold on a moment. Let me answer Sam's question, whatever it is. Go ahead.
Can I apply invisibility?
Which
for
one
fun?
do you want to do?
Invisibility. According to my notes, I can turn invisible.
And that should be like an instant one, right? Or a concentration power. Can you throw it out?
Only if she has it as a power. If you have the actual
Yeah,
invisibility,
one
you
of
can
the
use it.
Spider-Mans that the kids play, that they have that. So if it's a power, you should be able to throw it out.
Yeah.
Well, I was just reading from my notes.
No, I understand. I understand the part that you're talking about. But in reality, you don't have the power to use it right now on that.
Okay.
So that's why. Unfortunately, you got to stick to what the powers are that are on the character right now.
So guys, we're all coming through this portal, right?
Somebody drag my body through, please.
Oh, I drag you. I take you with me.
Don't leave me behind, please.
Okay.
Grab his leg!
All right. So once you come inside, you see this
Play
craft
my-
is
play
much.
my-
You see this craft is much larger. All right. So you're walking into the corridor. You see there's multiple doors all around you.
Right.
You are at. Hold on a second. Let me make this visible for you on the legend. Give me a moment.
What legend are you referring
The legend, the map legend that's at the bottom of this thing. I'm looking at it myself.
Oh, I
so-
don't see it.
It's probably blocked out for us.
Yeah, I don't see
Yes,
any.
I know. It's blacked out because. Hold on a second. Do you see now what it says? Do you see now what it says? Yes or no?
There's no.
What are you asking us to look at? No, everything looks black. All I can see is like the corridor.
All right,
Yeah.
let me see if this matters here. So over here, I'm gonna ping it, okay? Do you guys see this section here? What
Yeah,
do you
it's
see
blacked
down
out.
here?
Blacked out.
It's blacked out for you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a moment. Let me see something.
I was literally muted this whole time, but yes, it's blacked out.
Welcome to the conversation.
Bro. Yes, thank you. I'm like, why is no one responding to me? 'Cause I'm an idiot, that's why.
All right, so let me tell you what you see in here. First, when you walked in this area, you see there's storage in this area, okay? That's
Okay.
what you see.
Where do I
Hold on a second. Let me tell you what you see in terms of that.
You mean like this corridor itself is storage?
No, the one you came into. The
Okay,
one
so
you
no-
did the portal in.
Storage. And then the hallway. Okay, cool. Got it.
Okay. Which door do you want to go to?
I
Ping it.
to peek my face through this door.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna see if you can go through it. Try to go through it if you can.
I can't. I mean, I can unlock it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you see when you go in there, you see that there's all kinds of artifacts in here. In fact, the artifacts you see are the following. You see, let's see. You see relics from across space and time. You see dinosaur skulls, a broken Iron Man helmet, half of Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, levitating in an anti-gravity container. You see a scroll and a Kree floating in suspended animation. And you also see 41st century data pads lying around.
That's crazy.
Okay.
This almost seems
And peek my face
a trophy room.
here.
Okay?
This almost seems like a trophy room, guys.
Guys, all I'm saying is we shouldn't really touch
I
anything.
agree with that.
I'm like,
Just looking.
Alright,
Just-
so in
yeah.
here you see this is actually the
Doors are
piloting
closed
area.
still, guys.
This is the piloting area, and you see there's a computer console there.
Oh, we're in a ship. Got it. Cool.
Oh, so this is something that.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the peeping game over here as well.
By the way, back in the other room that had the artifacts,
Okay.
you did notice that in the center of the room was a pillar that clearly was meant to hold something missing. What? You don't know.
So like a
There was
pedestal.
one artifact missing out of that room, and you don't know what it is.
Got it. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go do the peeping game over here.
All right, so you go in there, and you see it's an engine room of some type. That's what you
Oh.
can tell. And you see that it looks like, okay, this is what you see in here. It looks like a row of interconnected boxes, not unlike a high-tech radiator of completely different make than the rest of the technology you see around you. Yet it pulses and hums with chronal energy that warps and seems to distort the very fabric of time around it. And you notice there seems to be odd glimpses of Adelan and Godking Kang showing up in those pulses. And it's right over here, okay? This is it right here, this thing here.
Alright.
And it's pulsing out like you see here. You see how I'm pinging it?
yeah.
That's how the distortions are right now that you see. They're
So out
just
of
doing
What
this.
do we see in these distortions?
You see the images of Adelan and Godking Kang. Does anybody
this
wish
is-
to
are we-
approach it?
I think
Yeah.
we shouldn't touch it.
You're gonna approach it, Adam? Okay, now, are you back in your body, or are you still in astral form?
I'm still in astral form.
Well, then they can't be here because they don't. You're the only one going through these rooms. You understand?
No, what
that?
Adam put a portal up for us, so we're in there.
No, you're
No,
in
he
the
hasn't. You're in the
But I
hallway.
haven't opened these doors.
No, that's what I meant. We're in the hallway, but
Yeah,
like
you can't
we're in
open
the-
doors with an astral form. You have
Yeah.
to physically be able to do it.
I thought astral form means that you can just go
No.
through.
Yeah, you go through it and you're invisible, but the problem is you can't physically open doors for you.
So
Oh, got it. Oh,
You have to force those doors open or open them in another way.
But
no, so Adam is telepathically networked with us though. So
Yeah.
Correct.
tell us everything.
I'm describing this, and I think
All
because
right,
I'm
so
in
since
astral
you're getting
form,
close to
should be
this,
okay.
I now need a check from you. Ready? Because you approached it. Adam told me they were approaching. Alright,
Yeah.
so because you're approaching it, I now need you to make me a ego check.
Thought so, baby.
Woo!
Alright, you're easily able to make it. You
I know.
are able to hit it. You can tell the waves of time are hitting you and trying to actually distort and warp you to another time, but you're able to resist it.
Cool.
You say you see that you're able to steal your resolve enough to approach it. And you see all of a sudden something happens. You guys, hold on a moment. Let me show you what happens. All right, appearing out of the portal is Logos, and he cries out and comes around the corner here, and he says. He says out to the group. He says, "Wait, you're not from this time. If you get too close to that, your own ungrounded chronal energy will..." And then at that point, you see that even though you were able to steal your resolve, you notice that this is Adam, by the way, who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
You see through the distortion, you see Godking Kang look in your direction and reach out to you. At that point, by the way, this is what you see that is the device that's there. I'm going to show it to you. Give me a moment to just bring up the device itself. Okay, here it is. This is what you guys see, or this is what Adam sees and conveys to you. You see this device, so you can click it in the center to get a better look.
Little box.
What is this?
Interesting.
I don't know. It looks like a karaoke machine with like a needle point.
Alright, so you see that as he reaches out to it, you see it explodes. And yes, it explodes. And then at this point, I need you to roll me a logic check, and let's see what the Marvel die rolls. Okay.
I think it was just him.
Okay, so immediately you get something that you'd never wanted to ever see again, Adam. You notice yourself as the Magus in another universe, destroying life instead of treasuring it.
Damn.
And you see that the Magus seems to be enjoying the destruction, and for a moment almost seems to look up at you as though he senses you.
That sends a chill down your spine, I'm sure.
And then at that point, you see that, and then it disappears. And then at that point, the ship depowers. The ship is now dead.
So wait, did it explode?
Yeah.
It did. but instead of physical, it was chronal damage. That it did
All right, you
something
gonna
in the
come back
multiverse.
You
You
tell us
don't know
this,
what
Adam?
that is.
Yeah, I've been relating.
Well,
this.
the ship's power goes down
Oh.
immediately.
Do we start cheering?
So
We
it
did it.
goes dark all around you, but I'm assuming that a photon can generate light.
Get it, photon.
Light it up.
Adam's eyes.
Well,
You ready?
so-
Because I'm. This is what's gonna happen. I'll tell you this right now.
You see my eyeballs floating.
No,
the
you see
dark.
it goes like this. Boom. Did it just go dark?
Shit. Yes.
So it mentions as part of my notes, but what do I put out to show that I give light?
Well, you have to tell me that you're using your elemental control to put out some light. Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
How much of a field? How much out are you gonna convey?
Interesting.
How many feet?
15?
How much?
15?
Okay. At this point, you should be generating 15 light right now from your token. Is that what you see? Do you guys see? Now or not?
Yeah, we see a little bit more.
Yeah. She's generating light for you.
I'll come back to my body.
All right. Logo says,
Time.
he says, we should not be here when Ramatet returns.
I'm
He
gonna.
will enslave you as he has Egypt if you remain.
I'm gonna
But we need to get back to the chair,
Yes,
guys.
you know, Adam, that he is not supernatural in any way or form. He
That's
is
okay.
all technological.
I'm gonna pop this up in case he seems to partner up with somebody who is. And plus, it's the only concentration power I'm used. So
Gotcha.
let me have it.
You can have it.
Okay.
You can have it active, in fact, if you want to have it active the whole time now. You have it as concentration.
Yeah.
So anytime you need to use it, you just tell me. You just say, hey, I have it active. Do I sense anything supernatural?
Perfect.
Okay? So there you go. See? So a little bit more about your character you could like. Alright, so where do you want to go? Logos is like telling you we should use
So
that.
we need to.
open a portal back to the place we started.
You could do that. Is that where you want to go?
I say let's do it.
Where is where you started? Define to
Where
me
we
what
hid
that
the
means to
chair.
you. Ah,
Where we hid the chair outside of the city in the lush, beautiful.
Where we marked an X marks the spot to remind us.
all right. Use
And
the
logos,
focus.
you
Use the
probably-
focus.
Logos, you should probably stay behind.
He says I was planning to.
Great
Logos, wait, but I put my hand on his shoulder. Logos, tell everyone of what happened here today. Have them rise up against and take the city back for themselves as it once was before.
Wait for
He
our
looks
friend.
at you and he says, "Ah, if only I was 40 years younger."
Wait for our friends.
But
They
I
will
believe
to
in
help
you.
you. Remember, we were telling them to wait for
Oh,
the.
that's right. Yes, wait for our friends. They will be here.
But wait for our friends because they will be here.
And he says, "I will do so. I will keep a watch out for that. Kang cannot last forever. After all, if he doesn't rule in your time, that means he doesn't succeed here for long or much longer. We've already had
remember,
decades of
fight
his
with the
rule."
resistance, my friend.
He says, "But I will continue to be his Grand Vizier in the meantime, and do as he asks.
Yes, but poison.
For
his
that
food
is my toll in life, to
Yes,
serve."
to serve not him
Pharaohs.
though. Serve me. I'm just kidding.
All right, and with that, you guys immediately go back to the place where you're at, and you see that you're back with the area of ancient Egypt, of course. All right, and what do you want to do at this point? You're back where the chair is.
Okay, so we destroyed the chronofact, which is what we came here for. So we need to go back. But
Hold on a second.
okay,
There's this portal between where we were and where we are now. I would like to take some of those artifacts out of the place and bring them through our portal with us. What does the team think about the wisdom of these actions?
what were the artifacts again?
half of Mjolnir.
In an anti-gravity chamber, which now should be powered off.
Oh, I could carry that.
Really? Give me a logic check.
Not Mjolnir. Mjolnir requires you to be like pure of heart and stuff.
And we're
And
Give me a logic check.
I am worthy, and I am the purest of hearts.
Okay, Adam. Sure you were.
All right, you realize that, yes, that is the case. If it was in an anti-gravity chamber, that means the enchantment is still active on half a hammer.
well, can I give it a try?
No, that was just a logic check.
Oh.
It wasn't anything special.
It was a logic check to confirm that my sarcastic statement.
Yes, that it was correct.
All right, do you want to take Nijomar with you? Near. You want to take it with
Or
you?
as they said in the movie, that girl said, meow meow, Darcy. She said it's meow meow.
We could. So the thing is depowered, but whatever power cell generated all that power, we could potentially remove it and like break it apart.
No, it's destroyed now. That power, that chronofact,
Super exploded?
exploded right in your face.
Okay,
So it's
cool.
gone.
You don't
It's
have to
gone.
mention it.
It's destroyed.
All right.
Completely.
I want to
Scattered, most likely to the winds of time.
take one thing then. The pilot seat. That's it. Just want to take that back with me.
The chair that's inside the ship?
I can rip it. I can rip it off and just take it with us.
Yeah, sure. You can
Cool.
rip it right out of its console.
Cool. We'll do that.
Okay?
Then we can leave. I'm gonna shut the portal behind us. And then Amanda, whatever the heck you want to do from here.
No, so what I was thinking was, I was like, okay, so we have to take the time chair back. But here's my fear, is that we can't just like time chair back into the middle of the frickin' like place where we stole it. Like we need to go back, maybe back out to the outskirts of the city where we met Lockjaw and stuff. Because what if we go back? We all know that Amanda time traveled. So narrator over here, the next time we play is gonna have something.
You know technically, okay, now I need a logic check from you, America. Go for it.
I don't know much.
No. Continue with your train of thought.
So, because I time traveled, not once but twice, whether it was this Earth or no Earth, or I didn't see anybody, I did see people, doesn't matter. It still would affect the timeline in some way, whether it's big or small. So in my mind, I'm thinking that something's gonna happen when we come back. The next time we meet next week. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be big. I don't know if it's gonna be small, but something. So we stole the time chair from like the middle of his throne room, you know what I mean? Or some, or like
From the Aerodome.
from the Aerodome. So
Yeah.
I don't want a time chair back to the Aerodome where he could potentially be. I would rather be out in the outskirts. You know what I mean? Like where we had where we met up with Lockjaw.
Lockjaw's
the-
waiting for you back at the Aerodome. You disappeared from there.
I think if we go back to the same exact point in time and location, it's not going to be any different than if we go back to a different point in time or different location in the same time.
My only fear.
If something's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong wherever we land.
True, but I guess my fear is like the chair. Like, what if we show up and Kang's there, and then now he can like time travel with the chair like we just did? You know what I mean? And go put things back together, shit
Why
like
don't
that.
we break up? Why don't we fuck up the chair and then time travel with you?
Oh, let's fuck up the chair and time travel with me. Let's do that.
Hey, wait! I just brought a chair from the pilot. Let's dress it up like the time chair.
Oh my god! Yes!
You don't have
Yes!
any kind
The
of matter
decoy.
manipulation type power.
Decoy. Dude, I have hands.
She's like,
I have hands, and there are hammers in ancient Egypt.
All right, do you guys agree? Do you guys think that we should sit in this pretend chair and
Let's make a
all
decoy
time travel with the
chair.
pretend chair?
In the spirit of fun, I think
Yeah, I'm
we.
fine with that.
Yeah. All right, let's. Okay, so I would like to smash the chair.
You're going to destroy the time chair, Kang's time
Yes,
chair?
I would like to keep destroying the time chair. Did I
Alright.
hit it?
Yes, you easily destroy it if that's your intent.
Yes, that's my intent.
All
to
right,
destroy
you
the
destroy
time
it.
chair. Great. Love that. I
You
yell
are
at
now
Logan.
stuck in the past.
Great. Hey guys. Does everybody want to grab onto me?
Yeah.
Here, guys. Let's all gather together. Who's coming?
We're gonna sit on your lap.
I told you about this already. This is not what you think it is. It is only one person.
Oh, you're right. Wait, does your portal happen in time or just place?
Oh, it's just in space.
You need the other power, not that one. Bring it up.
I need time travel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Has to be a time travel.
Sorry. This one.
No, that's the same thing.
No, wait. Which one do you need? I have so many.
Nope. That's multiversal to another universe.
Time portal. Oh.
There you go.
There we go. Sorry. Time portal. Sorry.
If
I have so many.
power starts with time.
Alright. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So okay. Alright, I took off the focus. I created a time portal. And we
Alright.
all come through this portal. And we
Alright.
go back to the
You're
aerodome.
stepping
now?
through back to the aerodome, right?
We go into the aerodome, people?
Yeah.
Is that where you're
Back
headed?
to our puppy. Back to the pup.
Back to the pup?
Back to the pup. But no chair because we destroyed it.
No, understood. Hold on a moment.
I'm just like, I already know that when we come back, Kang's gonna be there. I already know it because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Or he's gonna have friends because I time traveled. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna have friends.
He's gonna know about the whole.
Oh wait, he's the master of time. He already knows everything that just happened.
Okay, so you ready?
The time loop.
All right, so ready. Here you go. You're coming through the portal. And when you come through the portal, hold on, I'm drawing a portal here. So we have a portal.
Yeah, this session.
What did you say?
I'm enjoying the chaos in this session.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
You travel here, travel there. See that guy there.
Guys, this is probably the most interesting session that we've played thus far. I also never thought I would use my time in multiversal travel ever.
There you go.
Man, you've been waiting a week to use it.
I have. I've stayed up like an hour last Tuesday
And there you go.
looking up damn gods.
You appear back at the aerodome, and waiting for you, of course, is Lockjaw.
Hey, puppy!
Hi, Lockjaw.
I asked him to give me some kisses.
And immediately he runs up on you.
Yeah. Wait, Gotom, can you move? I think you're on top of me, unless it's not me, unless I'm gone.
And he runs up, and he's
Oh,
like,
there you are. Hello, puppy. All right, so we return to the aerodome, and now we call it quits for the night because it's time for tea. There's nothing we can do. Slobbery dog.
yes, he's a slobbery dog. And then he's like, and with that, we will end the session.